subscribe. Tell yeah. Broadcast. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. DJ Hamp about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend, on your way in. First off, salute the chat. And to all new cousins, welcome back. Heard you searching for the real. Well, this is where it's at. The latest topics and panels, and brother, don't get sent to the bathroom. We got all the stats, to back the facts in the morning or the afternoon. Tuesday, women's POV, 2 Fridays, dancing, jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky, I hope you know. This might be risky. Let's go, let's go. This might be risky. No, I love you, real, I love it. This might be risky. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show. Yeah.
One more time, check. Let me know if you can hear me well. Not in the chat.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. DJ Hamp about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend, on your way in. First off, salute the chat. And to all new cousins, welcome back. Heard you searching for the real. Well, this is where it's at. The latest topics and panels, and brother, don't get sent to the bathroom. We got all the stats, to back the facts in the morning or the afternoon. Tuesday, women's POV, 2 Fridays, dancing, jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky, I hope you know. This might be risky. Let's go, let's go. This might be risky. No, I love you, real, I love it. This might be risky. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show.
Alright, I'm trying to. I can't hear shit.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. DJ Hamp about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend, on your way in.
Right, hold on, let me see.
First off, salute the chat. And to all new cousins, welcome back. Heard you searching for the real.
Check.
The latest topics and panels, and brother, don't get sent to the bathroom. We got all the stats, to back the facts in the morning or the afternoon. Tuesday, women's POV, 2 Fridays, dancing, jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky, I hope you know. This might be risky. Let's go.
Let's go.
This might be risky. No, I love you, real, I love it. This might be risky. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show.
Check. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Y'all can hear me well? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me well. Do I got to do all this? Can I leave the mic down here? Y'all can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me well even when I leave the microphone down here. Good? Check, man. You know I don't miss no days. I hate when I miss days. When I do miss days, I do makeup shows. So this one thing that was on my mind in terms of is what's going on as we talk about the plights in our community and all that. So salute. My wife brought me to Barbados. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time, but I had to stop in. You heard? So I was born tomorrow. She born on Monday. So we just here. You know what I mean? To the Barbados. The food been good so far. The amenities that we have are amazing. It's several old people here, and I think there's a morgue in the basement, but nonetheless, we having a good time. You heard? I'm drinking rum. It's good. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, bro. So if you spend the money to go to the more luxurious places, it's a bunch of old white people, you know? Oftentimes, like we went to one place in the grill. It was like we stopped in the grill, but we stayed most of the time in Montego. But the grill was popping because it was nice, but it was kind of like people our age too, and it was a bunch of black people too. So that shit was dope. Now it's a bunch of black people here, just they all at work. I mean, but we going somewhere this evening. You know what I'm saying? I got my see-through shirts on and all that. So it's gonna be a great time, man. Thank you, Omar. I love you. Cole, what's good, baby? You alright? Huh? Calling you, texting you, nigga. I ain't your girlfriend, nigga. Know what I mean? Let me bring this nigga up here. Hey, I ain't your girlfriend, nigga. You got me calling you, texting you. Damn it.
I apologize, bro.
And my brother Foe, man. Salute. I needed his help today, man. So I appreciate him. You know what I mean? I got food in my teeth. Like, share, subscribe. They said I'm good, man. Both said I'm good. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. Man, that helps the channel the most. Yo, Foe, what up, baby? Listen, man. Shit crazy. Let me see you in the chat real quick. Let me put Foe back in the back, man. Yo, let me see chat real quick. And we get it popping, man. Hit the like button, man. Black America, one of my OGs, salute. Mr. Williams, my OG in the building, salute. Mel, you already know. Darius in the building. Angel in the building. Arm and Eyes, I see you. Miss Jilly, what's up, Miss Jilly? Miss Jilly, say what's up to Miss Jilly in the chat, please. Fish in the fit. Good morning, my brother. Thank you for all the consistent love on every single video on IG. Fish in the fit, one of the first people in the chat always, man. I appreciate that. Yo, Li in the building. What up, kid? Good to see you, man. Li, shoot me an email. This might be risky at Gmail. I need to send you something. So shoot me an email. This might be risky at Gmail, all right? Know what I mean? Riri, salute. Think it throw. What up, my brother? Good to see you as always, King. Son Kid, Shalom. Appreciate you with the $5. Let's get the donation started, man. Let me make sure the stream's set up. I'm bugging. Hold on. The service ain't great back here, but it seems like I'm doing okay. Y'all can hear me well. Let me see. Check. All right, hold on. Let me set the stream up right. Make sure it's on subscribers mode to where everybody who come in, they got to subscribe to the channel. You know, make sure everybody hit the like button as we get the stream popping. I'm feeling good. I think I got allergies for the first time in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. Let's see if we can hit this goal, man. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. Man, yo, JT, all that shit they talk about wives, man, they come in handy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. It's not letting me do the thing. All right, it won't let me do it. Okay, I ain't gonna hold it up too long though. Good. Check. But what up though? You good? I'm good.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Good to go.
cool. Listen, man, let me do this, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Rockefeller. Steady. Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on?
Yo, man, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. You know, we've been talking about so many different things, so many different topics, how we manifest in the earth, how our culture looks, you know, doing what's best for our nationality, being ready for whatever comes, you know. We had a psyop, people attacking the black community in relationships from India and Pakistan, right? We already understand that we went through systemic issues and systematic issues, you know, as a culture. We aren't taken seriously, nor do we take things seriously. What is the root cause of all this? I was trying to think of the root cause, and I'm not saying it has to be one, but the one thing that sticks out in my head, the reason why we can't gain good traction is because we lack respect. Respect is lacking, and we don't even understand it. So much so that we willing to disrespect people even that's closest to us. You know, we treat each other with less respect when we talk about black businesses and all that. You know, when I go into a black business, they say, "What's up, brother? What's up this? What's up that?" And I'm not saying it's not a term of endearment. However, They call that cracker, sir. You know, the women was saying, I'm gonna play the clip. Oh well, I'm gonna get him together. I'm gonna show him that I'm gonna do this and the third. When I walk past a random man that I don't understand, I'm gonna meet disrespect with disrespect. So now we got to talk about the physicality, right? The nature of being physical with one another, right? But before we get to all that, it's because respect is lacking. Disrespect is prominent, right? The world is civilized, so the physicality thing kind of go out the window because there's a repercussion for being physical with people. But let's say we stop before we even get there and just respect itself. The reason why so many of these issues manifest is because we don't respect each other and we don't respect ourselves. There's no way you got your ass on your sink in Instagram for 8 billion people to potentially see and say you respect yourself. Ain't no way we shooting, killing, robbing each other, right? And then praise it at the end of the day and say we got respect for ourselves. What where we at with it? What do we have to say for ourselves? If we don't like something, we start to just get disrespectful. We had several boxing matches because people can't respect each other because we have a difference of opinion. So what do we do then? How we expect anybody to take us seriously? And then here's the other part. 99% of us can't even fucking handle ourselves. 90% of us can't do a pull-up. But you talking spicy to niggas? 99% of us can't do a push-up. 1% of men in the earth can bench press 225. But you talking crazy to people? This shit don't make no sense to me. But we take advantage of the fact of civility. Right? I understand brains matter, but brawn should be respected. But this shit is out of order. So now we got to get to the brawn part because we out of order in the first place. Only reason why brawn is ever brought into the equation is because we out of order in the first place. Think about this shit. We got to start talking about physical correction, whooping a nigga ass, getting in the boxing ring because niggas is disrespectful in the first place. Address the disrespect. There's a reason why these conversations is happening. Let me ask y'all a question in the chat and I'm going to read it. What is the cause of so much disrespect amongst us? Men and men, women and men, women and women. I say this, and I think this is does women a disservice. Women seem to respect each other a little bit more during conversations because they can't come back from disrespect. So when women are arguing and all that, right? They don't say the most egregious things to one another because women can't come back from the shit. Niggas can get in a real life fist fight and be friends the next day. Women know if they go too far with each other, them friendships, them relationships is gone. So it perception wise look like they show a little bit more respect to each other in a conversation. But they thinking wild shit behind each other back. At least the niggas say, nigga, fuck you, suck my dick. Okay, now we can at least get into it. And we seen a couple brothers willing to step in that ring. But is this because of the computer screens? What is it about? Why are people so disrespectful now? Because they safe in the comfort of their own home? Because they safe in the boxes? Or do we just lack respect for each other? Does respect have anything to do with why we shooting each other over sneakers and cold French fries? How well are we listening to each other? How much do we care about the input that we're getting from one another? How often do we apologize? How often do we concede? Being willfully obtuse, I would deem disrespectful. Not conceding is disrespectful to the intellect that you're being presented with in a conversation. We really got to figure this out, man. Salute to the 100 people in the building. We've been in on the live 15 minutes. We got 100 people in the building. Please make sure the likes match the viewership. Hey, Fo, can you do me a favor? Bring up the video I just released. It got me inside on the front. And then we're gonna share your screen. JT. Yeah. Yo, JT, that's interesting, bro. safe and bored. You know what? I'm not even gonna belabor this too long. I'm gonna drop the link because I'm not gonna be here all day. I said what I needed to say, and I got a couple of videos to review. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody who would like to contribute to the reason why we disrespect each other so much, and we wonder why the world don't take us seriously. I really, really hate when people be so disrespectful, and I know it shouldn't devolve into this because this is a de-evolution into how a conversation should be conducted. But when you just know simply, right, because of the the energy you giving, you not presenting in that way, but niggas talking to you crazy, and you know that it would be different if we was face to face. The respect would be mutual, but instead people go over the top. My brother Jet, what up, Rel? Rel said it's because we don't love each other. Now here's the thing, Rel. Here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part about that, Rel. I wish you were right. I wish you were right, Rel. Except for people take the liberties with the people they know the best. People are willing to disrespect the people they know the best. We see people get out of pocket with the people they know the best. Yo, look, coaching high school football. The kids don't listen to their mom, but they listen to Coach Hamp. Think about that. They don't listen to their mom, but they listen to Coach Hamp. Maybe because I can take football away from them in those aspects, right? But think about that. They mom been raising them up, trying to, and I think most moms do their best. You know what I'm saying? Most moms do their best. Like even when we make the argument about most people in prison come from single mother households, but most of us come from single mother households, and most of us doing just fine, right? But when we talking about that demographic, meaning the criminal demographic, we understand the overrepresentation. But generally speaking, most of us are doing just fine. Mom's going hard for their kids, even if she fucking up in the process. She only know what the fuck she know, right? And she probably ain't listening. Let me just say that part. You know, but people take liberties with the people they most familiar with. So we just gotta really figure this out. Yo, fo, let's drop the link, baby. Let's drop the link. I ain't gonna be here all day. You know what I'm saying? My wife over here watching Stranger Things like a nerd. Thank you, Op. Thank you, Miss Jilly. Thank you, fo. And I appreciate you, my G, with the 20 boys. Says happy born day support, man. Salute, salute, salute. I was born tomorrow, you know what I mean? But I appreciate you, man. Always. I need you to send me that email, man. Yo, fo, you got the OJ Simpson on there? It's towards the top. Salute, 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 salute. We got this video up. Oh, in the media set. No, you're right. You bring that back up. Bring that back up. This one. Didn't fit. Son Kid, Shalom. Diero, what up, my brother? Good to see you. Good shit in the workout room. Good shit with all the contributions, man. I appreciate you. It's so many cool brothers, man. Really, like, just be vibing, man. Damn. All right. Is that mine, Fo? Is that yours? That's your stream, right? All right. So now, here's what we need to analyze. Hold on. Let me play this. Because every time we let me play this first. Okay. Let me play this first so we can get in the right mindset, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Walk with me. For how you change it, can you make it to the widescreen like you had it? You had it on widescreen. Now it's like skinny. Yeah. Let me make the screen bigger. Thank you, Art. Thank you. Zeke with the 50 ball said, drink up. Salute, salute, salute. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man.
Weather outside is humid. She turned up her location. She must think I'm stupid. She wanna run the street, so let her ho, let her ho, let her ho. She doesn't show signs of stopping, so who am I to be cock blocking? I really hate to see you go. Let her ho, let her ho, let her ho.
Salute. I love you. I appreciate you. There we go, fo. Yup. Perfect. Marcus with the $5. Happy birthday to one of the best brothers in the space. Brother Hamp, you are appreciated. Enjoy your day. Thank you, bro. I love you, man. I appreciate you, man. UT, what's up, kid? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you, God. For real, man. We gonna finish that basketball tournament, man. My shoulder was messed up, bro. That's my excuse. We're gonna get back to it, man. I love you for sure, man. UT done popped out to Atlanta and DC. Wifey and all that. You know what I'm saying? OG Payne in the building, man. In the building. Salute to the good brother in the building. Appreciate you, man. Damn. So now I played the walk with me because here's what we gotta understand. Hey, Fo, do me a favor. Put me on the big screen, man. Here's what we gotta understand. I'm good. The big one. There you go. Right? It's less about who's talking, but rather the conversation itself. It's less about who's talking, but rather the conversation itself. Because you can take the people talking and put any face on the person. You could put any face on the person. So don't focus on me. Don't focus on Saw. Focus on the conduct. You could put any face on any one of us, right? Because it's about the respect, right? And it's about the liberties we take with each other. Familiarity breeds what? Right? What does familiarity breed? Comfort, contentment, casual, all those things. And those things can show up as disrespectful or less respectful, right? Less respectful than it should be. Complacency, real shit. We be with somebody forever, but are we putting our best foot forward, the person we with forever? But every new relationship, shit is shiny, roses and bubbles and all that. But then when we get with a person forever who really holding us down through thick and thin, we don't show them the same respect, the same love, the same comfort, right? We get complacent. We just start going through the motions. It's bullshit when you think about it. Now, this is human nature, but that's why you got to work on it. You have to process and think about this shit every day, right? I gotta be better for this person because I'm so accustomed to them and I'm taking them for granted. You heard? That shit is disrespectful. Think about it. The woman you with for a day, you treating her all types of special flowers, candy, and all that. The woman who you with for years, you give her the bare necessity. The man you just met that you not infatuated but enamored by, you give him everything. The best conversation, the best communication, the best cheeks, the best head, all that shit. But the nigga you with forever, get the bare necessity. Think about how fucking disrespectful that sound. A nigga or a woman that ain't made no investment get all the investment. That shit sound crazy. Son. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Hit the play button, folks. Put it on 1.25 if you don't mind, good brother. If y'all don't know this, I love Fo. That's my brother. He hold me down. He makes sure I'm straight. You hear the tunes. You know what I mean? There we go. Exactly, Miss Jilly. And you have to be cognizant of it every day, right? You cannot get complacent. You have to work for it every day. because you get so familiar, you get so comfortable. That's why they say niggas got relationship weight on them and shit. Because you happy, but then you getting lazy, right? How you do anything is how you do everything. Jay Miller, what up, baby? It's playing for us or it's freezing? I can't hear shit. Put a one in chat you can hear. I can't hear. Hey, but we can't hear it, bro. Is it on mute in the bottom? Go ahead. Well, you got your volume on the screen? I can hear it. You can't hear it. I'm gonna bring you up so you can communicate. Yeah, we can't hear it. Is it up on the
Oh, you
thing?
can hear it?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's up
Great.
on the thing.
Yeah. So it's just that when you hit share, make sure you share the volume as well, like the sound as well. So unshare and then share.
Okay.
It's all family in here. It's
Okay.
160 people, so these are people that really are people. You know what I'm saying? So you got time to figure that shit out.
Appreciate it.
You know, back to the back. We're gonna go back because here's the thing: remove the faces. You heard, and then listen to what's being said.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And tyranny. This is a great comment. I agree. Yo, do y'all know how much shit irritates me? Now, how I respond to the irritation is the key. That's the only thing I control. So even if I'm irritated, am I inclined or am I right to be disrespectful to people? You see what I mean? That's still very important. Let's say in this particular clip, she 100%, 100% accurate. Yeah, we can hear it now. Does that give me the right to be disrespectful? You see? And again, it's beyond this clip, right? Because what Tyranny talking about, she could be talking about a plethora of conversations, right? Look, hold on, folks. Make it small again. Yeah. Now look at this, right? This is why I be telling y'all free will don't exist. Look at the right hand column on on faux shit, right? So look at the second video. Don't click it though. You can't make it up. Tyranny right there. She right there, right? You see? You can't make this shit up. All right, come on, folks. Go ahead. Maximize it if you don't run. Hit the play button.
Like, what you just supposed to just sit there and just take?
What do you take? What? No, there's nothing that warrants us to disrespect a black man. No, nothing.
Not even him. Not even him being disrespectful.
No.
You go ahead.
Because what y'all not thinking about is how we're disrespecting them. Like it happens all the time up here. We don't. We're
and we have seen a lot of men disrespect women too. And
Pause
I don't
it,
blame
us right now though.
And I understand that.
I'm gonna show y'all one thing that we don't even realize is disrespectful. People are making a point, right? Let's say I don't agree with a point, right? But I dismiss a point is disrespectful. If I deflect from a point, is disrespectful. If I don't respond to what you said, is disrespectful. Now there's levels to this shit, right? Those are lower levels of disrespect, but it's disrespectful nonetheless. So me and Fo talking, I don't agree or like what he said. I just dismiss it. I push it to the side. I ignore it. I don't respond to it. That's disrespectful. He conversing with me. Because this is what we analyze. And that's why I played the walk with me. Do I need to play it again? So we making points. We need to comprehend, understand, and discern what's being said, and to respond directly to that. To deflect from it is disrespectful, right? To not even respond to it is disrespectful. Oh, so you act like I ain't talking to you? Because that's what would happen. Think about this. Put the person that you're talking to in a child's place, right? Now, I say something to you. I say something to my kid, and my kid don't even respond to me. The fuck? I say something to my kid deflect. Who the fuck you? Right? But because we adults, we think we could play that way. That shit is disrespectful. Changing it. Imagine you talking to your kid. Hey, what you get on your math homework? Well, I got an 80 in history. You big head motherfucker. I ain't talking about history. Right? I asked you what you got on your math homework. But we've been doing that shit to each other for a long time. That shit is disrespectful. Go ahead, Flo. Go ahead, Flo. Hit the button, please.
But at the end of the day, you respect me, I respect you. Bottom line. Now, you're not just about to go out your way to say just some crazy, freaking outlandish stuff to me and think that I'm not going to say nothing back to you. Now, I may not go full throttle, but I'm definitely going to get you together because what? Now, we just not about, yes, we're going to big them up. They need to be loved. I'm with their Black power. Yes, we love them. But just to be there and just sitting there.
You can get somebody together?
But the fact that you think you can get a man together, though, that's the problem. That's
I'm just telling you, you respect me, I respect you.
Now, when we saying get them, like they may still be who they are, but
Pause
go
it.
ahead, you know. Like,
Here's the thing, right? Let me ask y'all a question. Put a 1 in the chat if respect is given. Put a 2 in the chat if respect is earned. Put a 1 in the chat if respect is given. Put a 2 in the chat if respect is earned. Two, one, 2, 1. Okay, mostly ones. I agree with the ones because you make a decision to give respect. Literally, it's just men that aren't respected. Literally, it's just women that aren't respected because people are choosing this person deserves less respect for whatever reason I think is beneficial. Right? Because if we said what man or woman deserves respect, right? There's a couple things that are like absolute, I would assume. As an example, if she on a stripper pole, I would assume most people say she don't deserve no respect. Right? If a man take advantage of a woman or a kid, molestation or rape, I would assume people say that person doesn't deserve any respect. Right? We make a conscious choice to give respect to people. We don't even know each other for real. You literally have to make that choice because there's very little opportunity for me to earn your respect. So you got to make a decision. Boom. I'm going to show respect here, right? Just because I want to conduct myself appropriately, right? These are panel discussions. So if I want to take liberties with people, I'm making a choice to do so. That's how I see it. Exactly, Leon. And I agree. But there ain't enough actions to even say, oh, I shouldn't respect you. Here's what I'm asking, y'all. Do we lead with disrespect? Put a 1 in the chat if we lead with disrespect. Now, before you answer, slow down. Think about what the fuck I'm asking. Put a 1 in the chat, and I'm saying we, so not you. Don't make it anecdotal. Do we lead with disrespect? Maybe I should have made it rhetorical, you know? It interests me, man. Go ahead. Hit the button, please.
Slang. It's slang. It's slang.
Yeah.
I'm disrespecting you back.
Now, she may not say, she probably say, you know, F you, but she ain't gonna say F your mother. You know, there's a line.
So y'all don't agree with the previous video then? Not the one he just played, but the one before that. So y'all don't agree with that then?
Did you just hear what I said or no?
No, I did.
But as far as her saying like, oh, we just be disrespecting them, like they don't be being disrespectful too. I ain't like that because they be being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah,
and that's when they get disrespected back.
Yeah, we're just not going to sit there and just like.
But
you
if
said,
you value yourself, you can still withhold your composure as a woman and still state your concerns in your way that doesn't have to be disrespectful.
Nobody. So you can no wait.
That may go towards our men, but no man on the street who I ain't dating, I ain't doing nothing with, we ain't got had that type of relationship. You better not disrespect me.
And then y'all get the disrespect all together. Like I have seen women.
But
come
y'all
up
gonna
here
be
wait 1 second, because I have seen women come up here as well and be very disrespectful, very catty, and very facetious. Because that's the word that I like to use a lot.
Me too.
So what I'm saying is, when I say I'm going to get you together, I'm going to get you together. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know, and that doesn't mean I'm going to be hooping and hollering and cursing you out and calling you everything but the blood of Jesus. But I'm going to get you together. I'm not just about to sit there and just be yes, master, because he's a man. My man and a man that's respecting me, yes. But just because you a man.
Yeah, and then I heard her say, you know, we the only culture or whatever race that disrespect our men, and the statistics is just as high for black men against women. They disrespect us the most as well as a culture.
But how does that change our part of it though? How does that change?
It doesn't. I'm gonna take accountability. I'm gonna always take accountability, but I'm also gonna take accountability and let you know what you do, I'm doing back. Period. Whether you're a man, a woman, whoever. That's just how it goes.
But so are you gonna be an adult? Are you?
Now here's the key, right? And this is where we need keen ears. We need keen ears, right? Keen ears to listen to what I'm about to say. Ari is looking at stats regarding femicide, right? Right? Physical, the crimes against women, and not like sexual, but like if we're talking about physical abuse, being hurt or harmed. When she says the numbers suggest what? Disrespect. Think about that shit for a second. Think about that shit for a second. I remember this scene on Jody, not Jody, Baby Boy. Do y'all remember she was barking up and down that nigga back? And he turned around and I forget what he said. Did he say I'll whoop you? What did he say to her? Don't ever do something. Okay. You remember? Hold on, Fo. Hold on. Let me see. Fo, you remember that?
It was like, I'll break your face. Who is it? What is that?
She like was jumping on his back. The main character.
Yeah, Jody, right?
Yeah, when he was like,
what
don't ever do that to me. I'll do whatever, right?
He said, yeah, he's like, I'll break your jaw, your face, or something. So he said something to the equivalent. Something like.
Here's the key. Here's the key, right? What precedes the physical aspects? Which is what I said in the beginning. Disrespect precedes the physical nature of what happens next, right? When we don't disrespect each other, nobody gets their ass whooped. So I understand completely what Ari was saying, right? Disrespect precedes physical violence. You know what I mean? Whatever that is. Shooting, stabbing, robbing, killing between men and women. Disrespect precedes the physical aspects of what happens. I don't disagree with Ari. We also know that races, whatever the crime is, hurt each other the most, right? White people kill white people the most, black people kill black people the most, so on and so forth, right? So I completely accept what she's saying. It just makes sense though, right? We together the most. Just like when women, and you know this, harm from the elderly and children, they're harmed by women the most, right?
Yeah.
But women do the most CNA jobs, the most RN jobs, the most babysitter jobs, the most childcare jobs, right? So they around the elderly and children the most. So of course, if anything bad were to happen, it's more likely to be women because they together the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just process it. It makes sense when it's said out loud, but people use it negatively, like it doesn't 1-to-1 just for common sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before things get physical, people are saying shit and doing shit that's disrespectful. All right, folks, play it for me.
You being a child at that point, because if
I'm gonna be an equal adult. I'm gonna be an
if
equal
your
adult.
children
Don't
are
say nothing
watching
to me
you,
that you don't want me
they're
to say.
seeing how to emulate you as a woman. Your daughter's seeing how to emulate you as a woman in relationship with a man.
But this is what I'm saying. We are
But we're
y'all
not-
be living in these picture perfect worlds, and I
It's
know
not
that's
picture
how we
perfect. It's
go.
it is
reality.
because
We have children.
it is a picture perfect because
It's
I
giving
can
black
guarantee
male
every
worship.
last one of y'all had said some crazy stuff to your partner. And this is why I say y'all take the rash. Y'all want to go all the way to Mars, and we not even talk about that. Disrespect can be very subtle. Disrespect can be very little. What I'm saying is no, like
I don't like how you brought the kids into it, white school. I think we were good where we at. You don't have to like it because
Yeah, because most of the
Yeah,
say my daughter may not be around the men and see me argue. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is they disrespect us too and they deserve it back.
Well, it's all a part
but
of
y'all
it.
always, but they want to take these ghetto extremes and just make it seem like we're just being some apes
Pause it.
just
Hey,
cussing these
folk,
men
pause
out
it
and
for
beating
me.
on our chest. No.
Bring up the super chats. I don't want to get us too far before we read any that pertain to the conversation. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Yeah, Rebecca, break that down. I'm trying not to be anxious. Break it down. You got any supers, Fo? What we got? And Fo my bodyguard, so you know what I mean? I had to fire Granville from being my bodyguard. You know what I mean? My brother don't be around enough, so I had to fire that nigga. You got it? I got it. This one. Marquez with the $5. Happy birthday to one of the. Oh, I read this one. What's the next one? We got UT, Daily. Daily with the 20 ball says, do your thing. Happy birthday. Salute, 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 salute. Let me make sure I play this real quick before we get into it. For the 20 ball. Let me see. I'm playing
shit like that.
too much. I love you. Dottie with the £5 says, Brother Hamp has hit his 44th floor. God damn. Many happy returns, sir. Thank you, Dottie from across the pond, man. T Lee's with the 100 ball, man, with the blessings, man. I appreciate you. With the 100 ball says my B-day on the 27th. My kids, they shit is on the 23rd. Chugawooga and Harlan. They are Rock. Y'all know her as Rock, I think. So Rock, their birthday, they turn in 3. Happy birthday, said you've been a very impactful person on my self-improvement journey. Thank you. All praises to the Most High. Yo, y'all see this? Put me on the big screen, folks. You know how to do that? It's all the panel up there. I don't know if you got that option. I do it. Right? Me and T Lee's been building for a minute. So in Houston, when we had the boxing match, Mr. Fantastic with Will and E Black TV and all that, right? Me and T Lee took a ride together. We just chopping it up, you know what I mean? Talking about what we're talking about. Also, in terms of the Bible and understanding, there's so many brothers who reach out directly, who actually give a fuck, And I hear these statements all the time about, ain't nobody being impacted, ain't nobody learning, everybody. That shit is false. We keep listening to the loud voices, right? But then we complain about the loud majority representing us, right? You ever notice that, folks? You ever notice that, chat? They always talk about we represented by the loud minority. So then don't make a determination off the loud minority either. There's so many brothers say, yo, Hamp, tell me more about this. Tell me more about that. Fo made the music for me, DD Reaction, all the shows, right? Shaw just put out a fucking movie, nigga. The community just gave almost $5,000, literally $200 short of $5,000 for his next project. Nigga sold 1 million tickets. Dr. G sold 10 books in 5 minutes. How many hoodies? directioncyop.com. There's so many fucking people listening. But we keep giving credit to the loud minority we hate so much. So T. Lees, I love you. I appreciate you. Keep grinding, keep growing. You know, he got his CDL, the class A, the big boy shit. So you probably don't see him as much, but he listening, you heard? I mean, from the Amazon to his own truck, shit like that. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean? Let me make sure, let me find it. Fuck it. Let me find it.
Oh, hey, get him, That's what
Appreciate you. 100%, man. Let me see. What else we got, fo? You got it up? Homeboy in the building with the 20 ball says, salute. I hope you enjoy yourself. You deserve it. All love, work hard, play hard. That's a fact. That's the wrong one. My bad, homeboy. What we got, fo? Oh, my brother Fo in the building. Thank you, bro. More life, more everything. Brother, keep going, and nigga got you for sure. You already, man. I already exclaimed my love for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga said, Rilla edified me on one thing. He said this. I don't know if Rilla's still here. Cause when I start showing love, the numbers start dropping. You know how it go. Rilla said, I've been showing niggas in this space, this is his words, to say I love you. Don't give a fuck, nigga. I say it, nigga. And I mean it. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Fo. I appreciate you, man. 100%.
Oh, hey, get him, That's
Salute. What we got, Fo? Mr. Payne with the $5 says, respect is given and it is up to receive, to lose, or to keep. Okay. I can get with that. I agree with you. Harold Murdoch with the $10. What up, Harold? Says, your question is broad. Indeed. Honesty can be taken as disrespectful. I know you hate some, however, some people intentionally lead with disrespect. Others are honest. No, I 100% agree with you. I'm asking specifically, do you think the majority of people lead with disrespect? Yeah, I understand that people like to interpret and feel a way about things that they're impacted by, right? Or things that are speak directly to their negatives. I understand that. And then they can try to spin it. I get you. Exactly what I'm talking about, though. How many of us lead with disrespect? If you think it's the minority, all right, cool. If you think people perceive honesty as disrespect, I can understand that, but that's a different question. Go ahead, Fo. UT with the $2. Respect is given first, but it can be taken away. I agree. Anna with the $5. Happy birthday, Hamp. On here with the shoulders out. Much love. Damn, son. You know I believe in double standards. Actual factual with the $5. Bro, when you break it down to her, she tight. Pay attention to her face. My brother Riff in a building, man. It took me a week to forgive Riff for what he did in that versus battle. But I love my nigga Riff, man. I ain't see Riff for like a month. I had to go get him. I had to call him. Yo, where you at? You know what I mean? He said, happy birthday to a real one. Definitely been an inspiration for me, bro. Salute. I love you too, bro. Real shit. Hebrews in the hood with the $4 says, enjoy, Hebrew. I love you. Appreciate you. Chrome Yasha'Allah, man. AC in the building, been a member for 19 months. AC, every time he get here, he say, I'm late, but we here. He always say that shit every time. Salute, my G. Tommy B in the building, man. Tommy stood me up in California, man. I went to Levi Stadium to see the Niners. I ain't realized no black people live in California. You know what I'm saying? My brother Tommy in the building said, what up with it, blood? He said, happy G-Day to my player partner, Hamp. Enjoy your vacay. You ain't too bad for a 49er nerve fan. I love you, my nigga. I appreciate you wholeheartedly, man. Salute. Who's that? Gregory Lee with the $5 says, Saudia is talking from feminist talking points. Happy birthday. And when you talk in respect, when going to a foreign soil or one home, you show respect. That's a fact. That's a fact. See, that's the thing, Greg, right? Ratchet and feminist, I think that the labels do the behavior a service, right? When you put the labels on it, it almost makes it reconcilable why the behavior is as such. The truth is, we don't even need to characterize it with none of that shit. We just need to simply call out disrespect, not the reasons why. Disrespect is disrespect. It don't matter where it came from, how it came from, what ideology. We can identify disrespect, and we should do so. Know what I mean? Go ahead, Fo. Doc with the $2 says, face to face, no. Online, yes. Okay. Thank you, my brother. Okay. Aaron with the $2 says, listen here, little nigga. First step to disrespect. UT with the 20, been a member for 26 months. We've been locked in for a long time, UT. I mean, salute. He knows my brother been, he been locked in with me for a minute, man. But the 10 ounces, happy B-Day, DJ Hamp, live it up, man. Yeah, man, my wife held it down, man. We in Barbados. It's cool, man. It's one of the safe islands, too. Yo, Dr. G in the building. Like, share, subscribe. Key, what up? Happy Friday, Hamp. Black people live in Cali. Yeah, man, you got to prove it to me, baby. I ain't see them. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Insane with the $5 you choose to or not to give respect. Some people can never do enough to get your respect, even if they did nothing to you personally. The tyranny in the building, man. Lady, so here what y'all gotta know, man. Lady O in the building, right? This bub wife, but also first ever member of This Might Be Risky. First ever membership we had was Lady O, man. Love is love, man. You know? For real, man. Salute. C Rob, what up, baby? Good to see you with the 20 ball. Say happy birthday, DJ Hamp. I have been a member for the last 3 months. Salute. I have received a higher understanding of not only our shortfalls, but also the prescription for our future. Appreciate you, brother. Love. See what I mean? See, we let the loud minority represent us all. We actually listening. We building for real. He knows that we ain't going no. I was about to sing a song. What's that song? We right here. Who's that? DMX? Salute, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Now, I don't take off, man. Yo, man, y'all hit the link. Because, see, I'm trying to make sure the direction is understood, right? Because we're talking about how we conduct ourselves towards each other. Bring it up, Fo. You got it? It's still up? Go ahead.
What we're saying is, you come at me, we're gonna give you that right back. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be all dramatic, but no, I'm gonna get you together.
It's 2025. They're going
Okay,
to
no,
Pause
no,
that.
let me make this.
The way
Pause
to do
that.
it.
Pause that. And that's the thing, right? Fire with fire is justified. I understand how people can come to that conclusion, right? Hold on. I got to pull up this video real quick. Let me show y'all this, right? And this my man's, right? This my man's too. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Play that, fo. Play it for now. Please.
Result you
example
get, you
of
can't
being
blame
startled.
anybody else but yourself, and that's just the
I
reality.
get what you're saying, but I'm 5'1", and ain't no way I'm beating no man, so I'm not gonna try.
Ain't nobody saying about beating nobody up.
Well, this is what I'm saying. But Arshay, this is what I said though. She want to take these bad beat it. Like who said anything about
You
beating?
think you're fighting the man, Coach Shay?
Nobody said nothing about
I
fighting nobody.
understand that.
Yeah,
I
nobody
understand.
said
But what I'm saying is, if it's a level of disrespect, then that's if a man if he feels disrespected, you can get
So
them
this is what I'm
hands.
saying. You missed my whole point. No, you missed my whole point.
And that's when I'm going to go get my brother.
Don't-
He can go get
But
his
no,
sister.
wait, hold on, Arshay, because she missed my whole point. Because the point
No,
that
I didn't miss
actually,
any point.
you did though, and I'm about to break it down because you missed my point because
Pause
I
it,
explained
fo.
how
Pause it, fo.
disrespect.
And this is the thing about disrespect, right? Did you hear what Callie said? She said, we ain't talking about fighting no man. I agree. You think you ain't talking about fighting no man. But you using fighting words, fighting phrases, fighting terminology, fighting pace, fighting diction, fighting volume, right? You hope that you ain't talking about fighting no man. But when you start talking about meeting fire with fire, when we're talking about talking in person, you are talking about fighting a man. And that be the key. You don't control your outcomes, which is why what I'm about to say is uberly important. Because you hope you ain't talking about fighting no man. Until you start talking to people like you want to fight. And if you don't determine what the fuck fighting words are, it would behoove you to not talk like you want to fight. And this the shit that we really got to understand. Because fighting is the extreme part. But you get the fighting because of disrespect in the first place. I got some of my favorite people. Tiff, what up, baby? Oh, Callie. What's good, kid?
And tell you happy birthday, baby brother. Welcome to the better side of life.
That's tomorrow.
Well, happy early birthday, Hamp.
Yo, let me y'all want to say something right now? Y'all want me to drop y'all back down until I get to the other
Nah,
part?
I really feel like y'all not too much on Sadia. Not too much on
that y'all missed the bill. See? This is what I said. You can take her face off and put your face on. You could take any of these faces and remove them because the conduct is being assessed. This ain't specific to Saw. It's about conduct. And I guarantee we've seen this conduct happen from a plethora of people, not just Saw.
I'm
Only
classy.
reason I can use it is because Saw my actual man's in there.
I'm classy based. So I don't know what you're talking about. I've never fought anybody on this platform ever.
You just said you like fighting.
I didn't
Yo,
say well, I like to
hey,
tussle,
look.
and I like to tussle.
Look, and what Callie said was gold because that's the key. We going back to disrespect first. You hope you don't got to get to it. But if I think what you said is disrespectful enough, we going to get to it. And you don't determine that. That's why that was gold. Now watch this. Folks, can you I just dropped the link in the chat in the private chat. Can you bring that video up? Because here's the thing, it said this, right? Y'all can hear me well? It's windy. Can y'all hear me well?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Disrespect is met with disrespect. Do we agree?
Mm-hmm.
We think we agree. Folks, see if you could bring that other clip up. If not, I'll bring it up, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Now, I'm having fun, man. I ain't going to be up here too long. I only been up here an hour so far. And my wife was watching Stranger Things like a dork. So I
Not
figured
too
it gave
much
me
on
more
Dr.
time.
Watson.
You know what I mean? So all right, go ahead, Beans. You want to say something?
I wanted to ask you a question. I was introduced to a scripture.
Hey, see if you can move it a little bit forward.
Yes.
before,
Today or
after
day
B,
before yesterday.
to when Lee start talking.
First Titus 4 through 5.
Uh-huh.
And this scripture is
No, okay. Yeah, that's actually, you're right. that one's not talked about as much. I think I was
deal with having women not acquiesce to what I tell them to do exactly what I tell them to do. That's the name of the fucking game. I'm not a fat nigga complaining about women I shouldn't even be worried about. I work on myself. I make sure I stay in shape so I look like a man and not a fat fuck, a bitch body. And I realize a lot of men, you go outside, a lot of these niggas, they think all they got to do is get some money. I see women in shape. I see women looking good. I see niggas falling off. The men that's in shape, the niggas that's actually what women want facially, as well as everything else that comes with it. We don't have these issues, so I can't relate. I tell you one thing, man. If I was single, I wouldn't be on a panel on a Friday complaining about fucking bitches, bro. So real talk, keeping 100 with y'all niggas. Fuck this conversation.
Does your boyfriend agree with you?
Y'all niggas don't even go outside.
Does your boyfriend agree with you?
Let me ask a couple questions. Lee, it's still early, man. It's still early. But I'm saying though, it's still early though. What they supposed to be doing right now?
Let me get out y'all way. Then, bro.
No, I'm asking what.
At the end of the day, if I don't come up here with bitches
in the middle of winter,
if I don't come up here with niggas complaining about bitches, then I'm gay, right? Now I'm gay.
No, what it was is this. What it is this.
Hey, yo, could you shut up real quick, my nigga? Could I talk?
Who?
Please? You, I just told you. Can I get a guy out there? For a second.
No, you can't. No, well, one, I don't tell people to shut up. One, like I don't say that, right? So you got to retract that, right? Now, this is what I'm going to ask you, right?
What
So what are they supposed to be doing at 4 or 5 o'clock right now? Like, what are you saying? You saying that they can't come up here and ask a question? Now let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question.
I don't give a fuck what they do, homie.
Now let me ask you another question.
They can sit here up here with you. That's what they should be doing.
Yeah, let me ask you another question, right? Let me ask you another question.
They should be sitting up here with you talking about pussy, my nigga.
Let me ask you another question. Do you know what the conversation was actually about?
It don't matter. Niggas is complaining about coochie, niggas.
So what they were actually doing was mining out an ideology that Arnold presented, right? So Arnold said, hey, let's stop putting beauty at the top of the totem pole and put cooperation at the top of the totem pole. What do you think about that? Because they're not getting the results they want.
What that even mean, dog? Like what?
So are you here to converse or like what are you gonna do?
I'm conversing, but you talking like some internet troll to me. You ain't talking like a real man. These niggas is in the house.
So let me ask you a question. I'm asking you the same question. I'm gonna ask you the same question one more time, right?
Niggas in trouble. And you talking about?
I'm doing my best. Hey, Lee, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm doing my best to be polite, even though you aren't, right? So what I'm asking you is this,
bro. As soon as I popped on,
I didn't say nothing.
You put on the kicker nigga, like, bro.
But that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you, right?
Bro, that wasn't for you. You've done that like 4 times. It's Gucci though.
Yo, you know what it is? We at the 4-hour mark, right? Surprisingly, people aren't that important. It's just I'm looking at the time, right? Right, so bro, now, as I was saying, it's all good, right? People get confused all the time. It's all good. Don't worry about it, right? So let me ask you a question about the ideology, right?
Yeah.
So Arnold said men are getting bad results, right? Because they put beauty at the top of the totem pole. He was saying switch it with cooperation. So when we saying meet fire with fire, right? We hear that so often. The truth is, y'all niggas don't got enough firepower, one. But the second thing is, for what? Right? People always try to provoke you. They want you to get out of your body, right? This old, right? Lee, my man. You know what I mean? But what happened was there was another reason why he felt the way, because he thought I had hit the bounties for him, right? When the truth is it's a 4-hour stream. So I'm like, okay, boom, now it's time. Coincidentally, things happen like that, right? But if I get out of my body, who wins at that point? Not me. Definitely not me. That was the fire point that I saw. So, Tommy, I love you. Kasim, I love you. Tiff, I love you. Callie, I love you. Mr. Williams, I love you. This stream is about disrespect, you heard? About meeting disrespect with disrespect, how you conduct yourself before you even get violent or physical. And we do a lot of disrespectful shit to each other, oftentimes, right? But it's not overt. So the overt part always gets assessed. You know what I'm saying, Kasim? So let's say somebody disrespect me wild crazy. You walk up and I'm whooping their ass. You more likely to say, yo, now you would probably say, Hamp, what happened, right? But you probably be like, yo, Hamp wilding. But whole time this nigga said, fuck your mother. You know what I'm saying? But that's all been said before we get busy. But we always focus on the get busy part. What about everything that happened before that? Why do I need to put hands and feet on you in the first place? So, I mean, I know y'all been listening. I just wanted to recap, man. The floor is open. Nigga, I'm about to go to the bar right here, but I got Bluetooth headphones, so I will hear if you wilding because I got the glasses with the meta in them. You heard?
Oh,
I'll be
he
right back.
fancy. The
Yeah,
flex,
been-
though. We
been
gonna
fancy.
flex and bar, and then you got your my glasses have headphones.
Yeah, your forehead crazy. Go ahead, Tiff.
Hey yo, that's because I'm smart.
Nah, there.
Yeah,
I mean, you are smart, but that's also not why you're smart. That's genetic.
that's okay. I'm gonna take it though. My
But
forehead
Mr.
is.
Williams don't got no hair at all, so we good. Talk your shit.
I mean, I will be the first to admit I've wilded out a couple times. A couple, not too much. I'm going to say this. Sometimes, I'm Kendrick Lamar to the
Now
bullshit.
you know where you at. Now here's another thing, right, Qasim? Hold on, Tiff. Hold on, Tiff. No. I took the microphone back.
Okay.
Qasim, here's another thing. We come to somebody else's house, right, and walk through their house with their shoes on, right?
I'm putting socks on
When
right
they know at the front of the door, they say take your shoes off, right? So Tiff, come in here and say some right away.
Ah, come on.
That's disrespectful.
It is.
That's disrespectful, right? Like,
And she know the house rules, man. She know the house rules.
you feel me, Kasim?
Kasim, really?
It's true. Do you not know the house rules?
Tiff,
Hey,
you're not gonna get Tiff.
Okay,
Tiff,
so I'm gonna
Kasim
say
a Jersey nigga. You ain't gonna get to you. Kasim ain't gonna turn on me. We
I'm
East
No.
Coast. That's
okay.
over with.
No.
The majority of the time, I'm not disrespectful. But what I was saying is, I'm Kendrick Lamar to the bullshit. If you're willing to take it there, I'm willing to go further. And sometimes when people like literally give you so much space, the swinging that you see, like I've seen you disrespect 20 people on this panel. So I
Damn.
Shout out the phone.
Fo did that.
You know what? This is a really good topic. First of all, shout out to you, Hamp. Happy birthday, fam. I mean, like any day that we live another day is always a good one, especially living to the age where we get to, right? Because I remember back in the days when they told me that I wasn't supposed to make it past age 18, right? And here I am, 54. So shout out to you, Hamp, for beating all the stereotypes that everybody's saying, things like that. But I think for me, discipline is a skill that had to be learned, right? Because I used to be something else, man. I used to be something else when I was younger. I had a hairpin trigger go off because I'm from Brick City. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, right? And this is what I've seen people do, right? You don't allow anybody to disrespect you, and just like as you said, disrespect means disrespect. And as I started moving out of that and getting to more areas and more circles, I saw that people didn't do that. And I had to really search myself, like, how can I find a way to stop myself from really popping off from somebody when it's not needed? And one of the things I had to do is I had to learn my trigger words. Learn that certain words that people used to be saying to me that had me to go off on them. And once I understood what my trigger words were, and I became more aware of, okay, that's a trigger word, don't react. That's a trigger word, don't react. I gotten a lot better at it. I'm not perfect. You know, I could. You ask my girl, she'll tell you I could pop off, but it's not as fast as it used to be. But it seems as though that is kind of baked in our culture. Like this is how you're supposed to act because all that you have is your respect and your word, and it has to be guarded at all costs. And I remember my uncles and my aunts telling me that when I was growing up. Right? If somebody hits you, you hit them back. If somebody disrespect you, you disrespect them back. If they tap you, then you punch them out. And I think it's a recipe for disaster, especially when it comes to us getting to certain places in our lives, getting to certain places in our relationships. It's not very healthy. So how is it a way that you guys think that we could overcome this type of stereotype that black people have to meet fire with fire?
One thing. Well, two things. One, did you say 54?
Yes, I'm 54.
Can you send your diet and your regimen? Because ain't no damn way. You look good, brother. My God, on today. But on number two, I'm gonna be honest. I think people our age were more respectful because words came with consequences. I think what you see now is people is loose and fly because you can say anything. If your parents said if somebody hit you, hit them back because they understood in the world. People that get punched down get punched down. If you punch a person back and they understand that it's a boundary, if you come up in the meet, if you hit me in the face, you don't get to respond. You don't get to judge my response. So if I kick you in your throat, it is what it is. We have far too many people that they real loose with their words and ain't no consequences. So it's not a level of what's wrong with black people. It is what's going on societal wise, where you have people in leadership that will say you come from a shithole country and I don't care and I don't want you here. And the repercussions are slim to none. Versus back in the day, you talk something, we used to say, what? Fight come with that. You don't have to see me. You can talk reckless and never see a person. That's what the issue is. It's not disrespect. It's disrespect in the sense of talking loose with no repercussion. And then when people really about that life, then you get it's not that serious. Oh, you need to come. Nah, fight come with that.
You know what, Tish, you made some really good points. Now that I kind of understand that, because again, back in the day, there was consequences to that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
if you bout it, we gonna see if you bout it. You know, you talk that smack, and next thing you know, you open your door, it's 15 people outside, and everybody get it. Everybody in the house get it. Everybody come out. Grandma come out with her little nigga be good stick. You know what I'm saying? Uncle come out. Right? With his iron, the iron that he used for the crowbar, he got one of them. Samad, he got a little something on him. Right? So I think you're right. I think you're right.
And you didn't disrespect your elders, because if you literally talk to an elder crazy, you're gonna have to fight the brother, the uncle, the whole. Let you get out of line with granny. The whole family finna come handle you. Get out of control with an elder. You never had to have an elder correct because you didn't disrespect people because there were consequences. Like you couldn't sigh at my mother's house, sigh, and you want your teeth knocked out?
Tiff, what about the covert stuff though?
What you mean?
You started talking about Trump?
I ain't say nothing about that, man.
Oh.
That alcohol kicking in, boy. What you drinking, Hamp? Damn, I want some.
I was reading the comments.
No, she did. She didn't say his name, but she
didn't say his
She didn't talk about him. She didn't talk about him, but she did quote him as an example as to how people talk reckless, but it don't mean it's nothing.
I mean, my Bluetooth got out of range. I couldn't hear it, so
technically it is talking about him though.
Technically, it's not. If you
Yes,
made
it
it, you made it.
Has it not?
It is this. So
Okay, y'all about to go
listen,
sideways.
well, I want to get Tommy in, but here's the thing, right? Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead.
Well, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I think our generation is the first one where the disrespect kind of started dropping, and with the internet, and it just went to new levels with it. Baby Boy was a movie for our generation, and that's shit that our generation of coming up was dealing with a 5'2" woman thinking she could beat a 6'3" dude ass, and if she can't, like old girl said on the panel, I'm gonna go get my brother. And as we've seen what happened in Florida, I don't know if y'all know about that case, that don't always come out the way that you think is going to come out. But I think we are the first generation for a lot of that stuff where we're the first generation where certain men kind of started declining. And I think a lot of it isn't necessarily our fault because, again, like I tell the older generation, a lot of the respect got lost because we was serving you niggas rocks. It just is what it is. And what came with that was a lot of disrespect because of, I mean, if you was outside, like what they were willing to do for it, et cetera, et cetera. So I think our generation, like these 80s to 90s babies, was like the first generation where that general respect, especially like for elders and stuff, started to decline.
But Tommy, why are we talking about that? Like, are we talking about the root? The root, I can understand mining out the root, right? But the reason why I deem the root cause of this less important is because it's us conducting ourselves disrespectfully, right? We're making conscious decisions to be disrespectful, regardless of the reason why the origin is as such. So I'm not rendering what you guys are conversing about moot. However, I'm saying now we are still being disrespectful, knowing the root cause or not. See, I
Yeah,
never seen once Kasim, as an example, just tangibly looking, get disrespected. He listens. He understands what people are saying. He'll retort if he don't agree, but he don't ever throw ad hominem or be demeaning or discounting or facetious. None of that shit. He don't ever say y'all niggas, even though he got all the results niggas want. Like, Kasim do what he want to do in the earth. Nigga, I was mad at Kasim for a week because he had leather pants on. So I tried to buy leather pants, but I couldn't get them shits on. Feel me? So my OG did it. Fuck it. Nigga, them shits. Come on, man. Nigga. I'm still mad about that shit. When I think about it.
And I just bought me 3 new pairs
All
with
right,
a
mute.
Black
You got a
Friday
mute
sale.
button? You got a mute
Yeah,
button up there? Can you use it?
yeah,
You got a mute button?
yeah.
Can you use it?
Y'all got these sick black Python ones, man. I'm gonna start posting on my Instagram again. Crazy.
Okay. We get it. Damn.
But I think
Oops.
I think a
Go
lot
ahead, Tommy.
of what you see on here, Hamp, is people just not being able to control their emotions. Uh, I've said this for years. Like a lot of people come on here with a lot of these topics, they get emotionally attached to to the topic or emotionally attached to uh, their point. And so when somebody pushes back against it or dare to prove it wrong, then they get emotional instead of being logical. And I think that's a lot of what you see on these panels when people get disrespectful is when I can't find a logical way of uh, taking down your point, like you said, I'm gonna throw ad hominems and stuff like that. But I think also a lot of that too is the way that you carry yourself. I think if you carry yourself a certain way, most people are not gonna try you a certain way. But if you on here and you know portray a certain behavior or whatever, then a lot of people gonna think that they can play with you like that.
Yeah. I agree, Tommy. I think there's a segment. Let me think. Let me think. I agree with you. I just think that the people who get now, like you saw in the clip I played, right?
Yeah.
In that instance, I wasn't doing nothing, right? But even in that instance, the assumption was I turned on the bounties for that person. You see? So even at an instance, they thought I did something. It's just interesting. Now here's the thing about disrespect. Mr. Williams, did you go? Because there's another piece of the clip I wanted to play, but did you go ahead, Mr. Williams?
Hey,
And
what's
then we
up,
gotta get
y'all?
Leon too. I know Leon working and all that.
What's
Go
up,
ahead.
y'all? Salute. Happy born day, man. I know you don't like it, but it's yours. Uh, I think I got to play devil's advocate on that
Talk your shit.
because Lee, you already know anytime the bounties was coming on, he was getting booted every show he was on. So I think it's kind of an outlet. You could tell that he was toe up though. So his emotions was all over the place because he already had beef with people on the panel as well. So I think that's the one thing that we run away from. Common sense is not common. And most people, you know, can't piss on my back and tell me it's raining. I think too many people play on the internet because we can actually say something factual and they'll still just take it to hell and then tell you you're emotional or no, I just don't like stupidity. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. It might be harsh, it might be stern, but I think we use the internet too much, just like we just had like a few minutes ago. Someone said something and then it's no, but we know what the sentiment is. We have to start being, if we're gonna really be real, let's be real. Let's really have the real conversations, be open-minded. And if you did something wrong, admit to it. Be accountable. I'm always accountable for anything I've done, especially on her. I'll go to hell, but hey, I don't start them, but I'll finish it. But I've learned now to use more discernment, and that's why I haven't cussed anybody out. That's why I'm not going to go there, but I want to have the real conversations, and let's see if we can work it out.
You said what now? You didn't what anybody out?
Thank
I haven't cussed anybody out in a while.
Oh, in a while. Okay. That clarification is important.
I stopped doing it because it was easy work. So, you know.
So you was picking on people, so you stopped doing it?
Nah, they wanted to come at me, so then I'm going to pick on you. Now I'm a bully the bully. So, you know.
Stop the cap.
Thank you, Fo.
Damn, all right, let me get the other.
Look, hold on. Let me say this, though. Because here lately, Miss Tiff been really disrespectful, and I ain't did nothing to her. But since that show that me and her and Sherelle was on, and they didn't understand what I was saying, and they went there, but I'm not even going to go where with you because you are a woman. And that's the whole thing. That's what saves you. But you've been very disrespectful.
See? You see? So how do we discern that in real time?
Right. You going there, but you go there. Like, nah, you threw.
Nah, but when you and Sherelle was going at his neck that day, he did not go there with y'all.
If I agree with you 100% of the time, and the one time I don't, ever since then it's black women and their behavior, and I'm just like, yeah, you done bought into the pill too because you got a taste of it one time, and 100% of the time we with you. Like, no, I'm at this point, pish posh. Okay, he right, I'm wrong.
It's important. This is very valuable. Dismissive of the man's concern when he didn't disrespect you, when he was being disrespected that day.
He wasn't being disrespected.
So now,
see,
here's what's beautiful about this, Kasim and Clips and Leon. Hold. They got you working too hard, man. Put me on speaker. Hey, let Leon fucking let him do less work, nigga. Fuck out of here. My bad, Kasim. I don't like that shit. Right? When we don't get to determine the disrespect level, like, can I tell Kasim if he feel disrespected by what I said? No, I wasn't disrespectful. That shit crazy to me.
It wasn't.
So now, hold on, Tiff. Now, Mr. Williams is here. Okay, we about to do this in real time. Okay, Mr. Williams is here. You guys converse about what he felt disrespected by, and maybe we can get to the point of resolve. Your posture, Tiff. Your posture is disrespectful.
Yeah, her posture is nasty. Come on, Tiff. Sit up a little bit. Damn it.
Go ahead, Tiff. Come on, talk it out.
With the complaint.
Ladies first.
No, you have a complaint. So,
Ms. Williams, you got a voice to complain.
Air your grievance.
Now, Kasim is in charge. He the disciplinarian. Okay, so he tell me get y'all niggas up out of here. Folk gonna get you out of here. I'm telling you that now.
She said she didn't like something I said one time, and then tried to say I was a pill when I've never chosen sides for real. I've always been at the men's neck more so than y'all. I've always held them accountable for their poor behavior. But then when I tell the truth about women, and it wasn't directed at both of y'all just got offended. And then now it's been disrespect ever since. And I still haven't been disrespectful to you not one time.
It's not disrespect. Once you show your hand, that's the thing, you don't get to control the response. So you said it wasn't directed
What
at
do you
me.
mean my hand?
Both here.
What is my hand?
Legitimately, I've watched you the last 2 or 3 months is Black women are disrespectful. Black women are this. Black women are that. And I'm like, okay, this is different. Then if you have that assumption and you are already me as a Black woman saying I'm disrespectful.
I keep displaying it. You've been displaying it the whole time. So why would I change my mind on how you've been acting?
Okay.
Why would I? And I still
I'm not asking you to change.
Like I said, that's part of the problem. How we were raised back then was about respect. And you just said everything. Oh, if I did this, if I slouched or anything, and you showing the same thing. So what are you teaching the young people in the chat?
I'm gonna legitimately me and Kasim, you don't see me do anything like that. Hamp and I can go back and forth, but once you
I'm not him though. I'm not him. I could care less about
so
him.
I'm gonna treat you like
this is a beef between you and I
don't
that
have a beef.
You had.
I don't have a beef. You took it. No, think about how this conversation started. It started where we went back and forth. We were talking. Then you said, well, Tiff and Sherelle been disrespectful ever since then.
No,
so
I didn't say Tiff and
what
Sherelle.
you just said.
You have been disrespectful. Sherelle, I've been on panels where me
That's
and her
fine.
don't have no problem.
I don't have a problem with you. I just engage with you differently. It is what it is.
Well, that means you got a problem then, because
I don't have a problem.
I just told you I'm being disrespected, and the only thing you can say is, I'll send you your hand. Come on now.
You see my hand. You see my hand.
That's not being grown.
And I'm grown. So one is that
exactly.
I'm not being childish because I'm telling you going forward, based on even in this conversation, how you approached it, how you approach me is how I'm going to approach you. So
did I lie?
To generalize conversation,
did I lie, though?
generalize behavior, then this is how
our lie is what I want to know.
Back and forth. So we can be real clear.
Did I lie on you?
Right. That's your opinion.
Did I lie on you?
You took your opinion.
Answer the question. Did I lie on you?
What did I just say? That's
I don't lie. For one, I don't like liars.
I don't know what you do.
We don't have to have a conversation. That's fine. But why being a damn panel, you can't have a conversation whether you agree or disagree?
You approach me. You want me to show you deference.
You
don't. I don't owe you deference.
I'm done. You can have.
That's good.
You win.
I don't want to win. I don't owe you deference.
You know what? I think a lot of it has to do with perceived competence and perceived leadership. I think that I have noticed this on the panels that women react to certain men, the way that they speak, the perceived results that they have in their life, and the way that they treat others. They tend to, if men demonstrate that, then women will respond in kind with respect. But once men start demonstrating other attributes that they seem unfavorable, they look at them a different type of way, and they speak to them a certain type of way. And as Mr. Williams noted, he was really speaking about was he being correct. His main thing is like, my statement, what I said, you need to acknowledge that it was correct. Cliff, on the other hand, looked at the statement like, like, who are you? I don't really respect you. I see your results, and your results really don't line up as far as what I think it should be or what my threshold is. So I'm going to discard your words. I think at the end of the day, that even if it's something that we don't really agree with or necessarily like, just to acknowledge, like, listen, if what I said offended you, I apologize. Right. I think that's the best way to do it, because in my line of work, I have a whole lot of
Kasim. I'm interjecting because Tiff shook her head. She didn't nod. She shook her head. So you're giving a message that I understand the greater populace can learn from. However, we had two people in a particular predicament, right? And you're saying acknowledge the fact that this person has a plight with the conduct within the conversation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying no, because she's still under the premise of I met disrespect with disrespect, and once I figured out where you stand, I'm dismissing how what pretty much everything else about you.
Yes, and I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, but the thing is, I saw the shake, right? Because we're assessing disrespect in totality at all times on this stream. So body language, all of it, right? So Mr. Williams, literally, Kasim, I don't know if you know this. We had to change his name to William Simp Williams for 3 months.
I
You
remember
remember that?
that. I was in the crowd, while
In the
the
jury.
trial was going on. Yeah, I wasn't
And
part of the jury. I was in the crowd, but I was the
but
one who read the verdict.
there we go. I knew you was important. You always important, right? So look, Kasim, right? Literally, he was called Simp Williams for several months. The niggas is tired of his shit because he always sticking up for the woman. There was a stream where I was illustrating something very particularly, in which case he said, yes, that is a thing that needs to be corrected regarding women's conduct. Right? Tiff took exception with it that day, and from then on, she she could dismiss what he's saying. That's disrespectful, right?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta talk to the mechanic. Hold on.
Oh, and guess what? This is one thing, us being grown. I don't care if nobody respects me, just don't disrespect me. But the whole thing is, I don't go out of my way to disrespect a woman no matter how they act anyway. But it ain't going to keep going on with me, though. That won't happen because I'm only going to deal with that for so long. But you don't have to respect me. Just don't disrespect me. I ain't going to do that. I'm just going to tell the truth about how I feel about people's talking points. And then we
Hakeem,
disagree.
what's going on, everybody?
What's up?
Shout out to Mr. Williams. What's up? Hey, Hakeem, do you think that that concept that women don't if they don't respect your posture or your results, then they're going to treat you a certain way? Do you think that goes across racial lines?
Yes.
Is that a human thing? That's a human
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's also men. If I don't respect your posture or your results, your delivery, possibly. I'm not really the tone police, so to speak. You can see my tone is usually disrespectful, but I don't think that's actually unnatural. I think it's a normal place to be. Now, how you engage with that person, or if you choose to, is up to you. So you looking for that drama and trying to convince the jury that that you're not the thing that they perceive you to be is pointless, in my opinion. Go talk to somebody else.
So, if we do have this type of intrinsic way of guarding ourselves, basically that's what it boils down to, right? We want to make sure that those who are around us are able to carry the load, or to able to produce, or to able to help everything go along forward. And those that are not contributing, should I say, contributing, then we look at them kind of like sideways. But again, so if we know this, right, how do we come to some type of agreement as a community in order where we can move forward in a positive way?
And I think that's where you messed up. The whole, as a community, you're not going to get us all on the same accord to be a part of one community.
Why?
Communities
Why?
actually come
Why?
because I believe that community comes from a barter system. You actually have something to give to another community, and they're willing to trade it for you, and through respect. If we don't actually have a thing to actually give, then there's no leverage. Then why would anybody
Give respect, right? You would give respect, right? Everybody should be giving respect. That's the equilibrium, right?
Yeah. But that has nothing to do with a community.
Why?
Because I can give respect to somebody that I believe that's outside of my community, right?
But well, let me ask, who introduced the community aspect to the disrespect conversation? Kasim did?
I did.
Okay. And he said what exactly?
If we are basically if we have certain attributes and certain things that trigger other people and we know that, right? If we are aware of these things that are happening to us and wanting to make the change within ourselves, right? How do we take that change or that knowledge and get it amongst the community so where we can be better?
Yeah. Because Clips, it's not about only the community. It's about if we want our people to be better as a whole, how does this translate? He's calling black people a community of black people. That's what he's saying.
Correct.
So now the concept of respect, Clips, you don't get disrespectful, Clips, because you don't tolerate disrespect well. You and you as my OG, have a very similar set of that. I'm not gonna go too far because if I get disrespected to a point, I'm not gonna be able to take it back until I get recompense. You know, that's why I'm very cognizant of how far I go with a back and forth for the case is, because I know that I'm not gonna be able to contain myself at a point, right? Like if you disrespect my wife or my kids to a point where I feel offended or hurt, I'm gonna have to do something about it, and I'm gonna have to sacrifice everything I have to do so. You are the
Yeah, so
same way. So
absolutely.
respect itself, right? That's what we need to make a baseline for our people.
So do you believe that if you're not actually moving in the type of way that you and I conduct ourselves, comport ourselves in the natural world, whether it's online or not, then you're doing yourself a disservice? What do you
Yeah.
expect when you actually present yourself in a world where somebody could say some wild shit to you and then you say some wild shit back? I'm not actually saying anything wild back. You're going to get drugged across the fucking parking lot, whether it be in a bag or by your shoelaces. But either way, I just don't understand it, bro. I think that we play too much and then expect for the results to be different.
That's the Clips. That's the point, right? We had a tangible example. I was playing clips. You know what I'm saying? I was playing videos, not clip. I wasn't playing clip. I'm playing videos, right? And then Miss Tiff and Mr. Williams had an opportunity, but it's like we're not assessing ourselves during these opportunities. What can I do differently to say, okay, I get it? Or do I just get to put somebody in a bag because of one incident?
Yeah, because
And
that
now I get to
conversation actually,
disrespect that person now because I put them in a bag.
I agree with you. And that conversation, in my opinion, could have went so much differently and in a better, and had a better result. But because of the lack of respect for one another and the I need to be right all the time, and I really don't give a fuck what you saying. You could just put me on the big screen. I can just be player one, and that has a lot to do with it also. Everybody wants to be player one.
So let me ask you, Clips, because I credit you with the player one syndrome in terms of coining that term. Yo, hold on, put me on speaker. Leon, who the fuck is helping Leon?
Nobody, nigga.
Get that, yo,
Nobody, nigga.
Jim or whatever the fuck your name is. Help Leon move this stuff, nigga.
This shit is insane.
That shit you.
Man, matter of fact, let me say my piece so I can get the fuck out of here, low
Yeah, let
key.
him go. Hey, Clips, because we gonna finish that clip, but he been up here for 30 minutes working like a dog, nigga.
We've been working the whole time. The whole
You gotta
time.
get your
Hey,
15-minute
Hen,
break, cuz. They
hey,
owe you a
Hen.
15-minute break.
My boy neck is
Yeah.
glistening, boy. He
Oh,
out there
I just
working,
wanna
Nigga.
working.
And he in
I just
shape
wanna
sweating.
I
If
just
that
wanna
was
say
me,
this,
nigga,
man.
I'd be looking like I came from Six Flags, nigga. Go ahead, Leon.
I just wanna say this and then y'all can keep the combo going. One thing I just don't get is women talking like a man and then go running to get a man to handle their dirty work. If you willing to go bar for bar with a grown ass man, but then you'll throw your hand up and be like, oh, I ain't finna fight no man. Shut the fuck up. Cause you ain't gonna back up anything that you said. All that yapping and all that. Literally had a shorty in the Discord. say she was gonna do this and that and get homies to do this and that to me, that's a mental thing. There's something wrong with, and I don't give a fuck about them crackers, the Hispanics, the Asians right now. We talking about us. It's something wrong with our women when they have the audacity to talk like a man, but don't want to back that shit up like a man. You got all that mouth, but you don't want to throw hands? You're going to go get your husband, right? You're going to go get your brother, right? After you just got done talking like you about that life when you ain't doing shit. And y'all got it, bro.
You know what, though, Leon? That
Good.
That could come from
I can still hear y'all too.
Leon, that could come from a whole bunch of stuff, right? Particularly when it's growing up as a kid. I know when I was growing up as a little boy in Newark, New Jersey, right? My mom and dad or all the other women would tell me, don't you ever lay your hands on no girl, right? And then my little cousins who are females are over there hearing these adults telling me that I should never put my hands on a girl. So then what they start doing, they start wilding out. They start hitting me. They start doing all that kind of stuff. And as soon as I lose my cool and my patience, I want to retaliate back. That's what they do. They run and go tell uncle. They run and go tell grandma. So I think as a society, women are experiencing this. Men are being told that, and women are witnessing
Hold on,
them being
Kasim.
told.
Let's stay on us for a minute. Let's take the video. What did Sarge say she was gonna do? Get a man in line. Niggas can't get each other in line, but you think as a woman you gonna get them in line? Come on now. All right. It just be sounding good, but they not gonna back it up. They gonna run to another man to handle the business. Just shut the fuck up. Be a lady. Stop going back and forth for some shit that you don't really want to finish. Because you're going to run into the right one. You're going to run into the man that's been waiting to whoop a woman's ass, and it's going to be over. Your husband ain't going to be there in time. Your daddy ain't going to be there in time. Your brother ain't going to be there in time. You're fucked. Because you wanted to run your mouth like you was a man.
But I think, Leon, they don't expect that to happen. And I think, Hank, you mentioned this on the program last night, that they don't expect it to happen. They don't. So I don't know. Every now and then I tell my
Kasim, I'm
staff
finna say
this.
some fucked up shit. And I'm preferences with that. If niggas really was these demons and threats that black women say they are, they shut the fuck up. Let's go back to the 30s, like niggas like to say. Let's go back to the old days where bitch was getting slapped in the mouth. Now I preface this with it's gonna be some fucked up shit. When you stop giving people consequences for an action, they want to get over on you continuously. You have to give a consequence. Now, I ain't saying beat a bitch up, but all I am saying is if a bitch talks spicy and she talking like she want to fade, you gonna have to show me. Miss Mouth?
Leon, do you think that they will actually work, though? Right? If they happen to
No,
get
I don't think it'll
hands
work,
put
but
on them?
I think we're in an extreme time, so we need extreme methods. I'm not taking nothing off the fucking table at this point. Truth be told, I ain't taking nothing off the table. It's some bitches that need their mouth slapped. Shut the fuck up. That's what it is. Let's keep it a B. Hamp done showed many videos of
where they
women.
not at?
Go ahead, Clips.
Leon, you know where they not at? They not in my orbit. Why they in yours?
So now we gonna do that? Because if they not in your
man,
orbit, that means you ain't been in the Discord for how long? Let's keep it real now, Clips.
So Hamp just told you I actually don't get communicated with that way.
Ever.
No. We're not talking about you. We talking about what's around you in the atmosphere.
No, I know.
Clips,
And
you
I'm
done
saying
been in the back. You done heard the disrespect. That's what I'm saying. Stop taking it disrespecting you. Just look at the general. Women disrespecting men. Have you seen that?
Absolutely. And I'm asking you.
That's all I'm
why
saying.
do you think? And I'm asking you, why do you think that is? Some people get disrespected to a point where they think that it's time to start beating these bitches up, and other people don't actually have that issue.
I don't have that issue. I'm going off what I see, and then with the video of Saul,
I'm not talking about
I'm just
you.
taking the premise.
And now all right. I'm saying, what do you think is happening with those other men in the same atmosphere that we're in, and you say you don't get that energy. I definitely don't get that energy. What do you think is happening with those other gentlemen?
Truth be told,
Wait a minute, hold up. I want to ask this question.
hold on, Mr. Will. Let me actually answer before you ask the question. Truthfully, I think it's a lack of respect from men, period. So there's all the first thing that's gonna go to when there's tension is disrespect. I don't necessarily think off rip is something wrong with the man, but to get to what you actually trying to get to, I do think there's a lack of self-respect from somewhere to where they get that more than the next man. If I answered your question properly.
I accept it.
Let me speak before hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, UT, man? Long time no see, fam.
What's going on? Somebody else next? Go ahead. I'm just trying to speak.
I just have a general question. Y'all don't treat all men the same, so why do you think women are going to treat all men the same? It's not going to happen.
The difference is when two men go at it, there's a point to where shit could happen. No, hold on. Let's talk about it now, Auntie.
Okay.
I'm answering it.
Go ahead.
I'm answering it. We don't treat men the same, but at the end of the day, if that man gets to a point and the other man gets to a point, it's getting down. With women, y'all know there's too much in the middle before that even becomes a thing. You can run off at your mouth and then go call and then go lie to the man that's gonna come defend you and tell him a bullshit story just to get him hyped so he can come and be on 10 and won't ask no questions.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I'm not saying it never happens. I don't think that happens the majority of the time. I think what happens is, so we're having a conversation. I think a lot of the times y'all think that we see a one-off. And if I see a buildup, if I see how you deal with other men and I see how you deal with other women and I see that you're already a pretty disrespectful person, I'm already coming in guarded. Once you confirm what I think, I'm going to handle you differently. It just is what it is. There are people on this podium, like Cliff just said, even you, nephew, like we'll go a little bit and then I'll say, what? Not too much. And you be like, all right, auntie. Or you say, auntie, you
right.
did that again. Because there's a level of respect. So that literally shows if I have the deference that I can show different people, different respect levels, then you might want to question, why is this person coming at me like this if she don't come at other people that way? Because
so let's just address the elephant in the room. Why do you actually disrespect Mr. Williams?
I don't feel like I disrespect him. I just don't.
Not feel like. We believe that the way that you behave. You can't hear me.
I can hear
we
you.
believe that the way that you actually present yourself with Mr. Williams is disrespectful. Why is that?
That's what you would have to explain. But what I can say is my interaction with him is limited. It's limited for that reason. And because how we can have a free-flowing conversation and the tone is very relaxed, I'm not going to treat you the same because how you said, hey, I feel like it's coming disrespectful. You know what? Because of the respect that I have for you, I can definitely put it a different way, but I'm still going to see him for how I see him.
Right. And I think she mentioned that before, Clips, how she sat back and she observed his behavior and how she treats things. She observed his mindset and the way that how he thinks and how he comes to conclusions in her mind. She says, okay, this is how this person, relates to people and relates to himself. So now I'm going to keep my guard up. So people we had to demonstrate things first in order for them to assess and then respond accordingly.
Interesting. Okay. It's a broadcast.
UT, you want to go?
Oh yeah, I'll go. I was talking to my wife. I think I don't talk to him about this subject before. I don't even really know what it is because I never before I got on the internet experienced it this way. Where people that don't know each other and just like there's no malice between me and Kasim, but I just come by and start talking about Kasim out of nowhere because he had a thought. And I always wondered why is that? But it's just like Clips was saying, it's certain people that they do it to. But just like but my pushback with Clips is you don't know me to know my results to that extent to have disrespect for me. You get what I'm saying? So it wouldn't. It's not.
Well, they're just making an assessment of what was being presented, right? It's just an assumption. So they have an opinion. They made one, and then they correspond with you accordingly to what they actually deem acceptable.
Yeah.
But that's that would I might have missed something because I was
So
talking, but
results. I just bought a new house. The fuck? What are y'all talking about results?
that's what I was because I didn't know he was referring to you, William. That's why I asked that because I'm like, what would be? That I don't understand that part. That's what I ain't understand.
No, hey, Mr. Williams, I'm not questioning your results. I'm saying that's actually how this gets concluded before they present themselves or allow you to present yourself to them. That's what I'm saying.
I've been on
They've
here
already
over a
made.
year and a half. Come on now.
I got, bro. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just understanding that it's happening. That's all.
I mean, that makes sense. I get what you're saying with that. But
especially when I've always been at somebody's neck for going at her, or even remotely just making sure that they don't disrespect the women, and this might be risky. So
let me ask you something. Do y'all believe that this has something to do with art imitating life or life imitating art? Is it the internet actually bleeding out into real life, or is this real life just showing up on the internet?
I think it's like this. I think the screen and the internet is like liquor, and is like the liquor.
Exactly.
When people get on liquor, they get to where that's what they really thought. Because since I've been on the internet, it's been a lot of thoughts on the internet that I'd be like, what? How? How did you get that? But but you wouldn't see that in front of you. Like they wouldn't say that exact thing, even though it might not even be nothing offensive to you. It's just a crazy ass thought. You'd be like, what? How did you get there? So I don't know. I just think it's like that.
Yeah,
you got fantastic.
I don't read no liquor. I say what the hell's on my mind.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, I had to switch to my phone. The Barbados internet done fucked up. So
you got my internet service.
Let me get. I'm gonna bring B Middleton. Yo, Fo, you still back there? Bring B Middleton back up. Go ahead, Mr. Fantastic.
Yo, shout out to everybody, man. And I guess I don't know what to tell this nigga since he don't celebrate birthdays, but you're welcome for being alive, nigga. Or thank you for being alive. One of the two. And since you complained about a cash app last year, so as you waiting on the 21st this year, because I'm gonna put it in super chat. And motherfucking YouTube's gonna take 30%. This nigga's ungrateful. And I don't ever want to hear this old nigga shit ever again. Nigga. So I heard you 40, nigga. So if I'm old, you definitely old. But anyway.
Yo, grow up, nigga.
What, man? Hey, I'm grown, man. Listen. This is a wonderful, wonderful topic, man. Hey, shout out, bro. And again, listen, bro. I don't know where to start from this. Clearly, okay, I'm the designated bad guy around here. I love that shit. I embrace it fully because I love for people to be the epitome of this, right? I have any and every result that you could possibly ever have for a regular nigga's life. You know what I'm saying? I may not be a super nigga, but I'm a definite extraordinary ordinary nigga. Okay? Now, with that being said, people predetermine the respect they're gonna give you based off of their agreements or disagreements with you, right? Especially over the internet. Shout out to UT. UT said the most profound shit because I never even likened it to that analogy. You know how people get pumped up off that liquor, that liquid courage. This is motherfucking internet courage, man. You can say whatever the hell you want to say, and there's no consequences behind it. Shout out to Leon. Leon is expressing this external fever that's going around because men are starting to get fed up with women talking to men like they motherfucking men, bro. It's a problem. And it takes a lot And people act like it's a problem that a man complains about not being able to put hands on a woman because he even has to think about going that far because women will push him to that limit, be it verbally or physically, right? So the thing about it is, this pre-selection thing is funny because regardless of your results, um, niggas feel like they can say whatever to you and talk however to you simply because they don't disagree, and that's because niggas have a very very low maturity rate and intelligence rate, right? People automatically get emotional when you say something that they don't agree with and they can't understand. So what you have to do is you have to keep saying what you're saying, right? And then try to um try to either dumb it down or make it palatable for people. Unless you like me and you just don't give a fuck and you say what you say because you know you can't please niggas in the first place. So once you have that understanding, and then you have these conversations, and you understand seed planting and gaslighting. That's the major thing that happens when you say some shit right, and then a person will purposely misquote you. Appreciate you, bro. Where people will purposely misquote you, right, to make it seem like whatever, or they'll say some shit to lead the crowd into something that you can say. And if you're already in hostile territory, now people just jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, that's what he did, but that's not what happened. That just happened to me on the last conversation when niggas try to make it seem like I disregarded something or I was saying something that I never said, and it's not the case. I did the same thing that everybody else was doing, but because people don't like what I say, they try to take when I do some shit. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? It's cool when they do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem when I do it. So once you understand this shit, bro, and oh, you whining, you complaining. I don't whine or complain. Y'all know that shit. I don't give a fuck about what none of you niggas say when you try to put that bag on here. I don't get on here crying about what you niggas say to me. I laugh it off. Now, 9 times out of 10, I make you look stupid, right?
Your sound went out.
Your sound went out. Fantastic.
Fantastic. You
Your
sound
sound.
fantastic. He can't even hear us.
You can't. Yeah, because he's looking straight.
It might be his headphones.
Your sound. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Nope. Try again.
Y'all hear me now?
Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good
Still
now.
can you hear me now? All right. So
Yeah, you're
however
good.
many meetups y'all had, right? Um, I ain't never had nobody try none of that gangster shit. They was talking to me on the internet in person. None of it. Okay. And I ain't never came on no rah-rah shit. Ain't never came on no what's the name shit. But again, man, shout out to UT for saying probably the most profound shit about the internet on the internet in a long time.
His volume is out.
So fantastic.
No, he ain't
So
talking.
fantastic. So fantastic. Should we, when we're speaking to people on the internet and on panels, should we take that in consideration that this internet is a little shot of Hennessy, and they might be on one before we respond, or should we just be like, no, fuck that?
No, it should be like, nah, fuck that. No, I'm not. I can y'all hear me? I said my is my volume good now?
We hear you now. Mhm.
All right, cool. So no. Again, I'll say this is depending on your personality. Cause see, everybody know I'm in the Navy, right? And you know, sailors had this habit of getting drunk like belligerently. I let motherfuckers know, hey, if you out with me, you my liberty buddy. I don't carry niggas, I drag niggas. Okay? If you get drunk to the point of where you're incapacitated and I have to physically move you, I'm going to make it so uncomfortable for you that you're never going to do it again. So for me, I meet aggression or whatever with the same amount of thing because 9 times out of 10, if you're willing to talk like that on the internet, you're really not about that in person, bro. That's why I laugh at this. Everybody that starts off super aggressive and talking all this crazy shit, whatever. For one, if you're really gonna do it, you just gave somebody the easiest self-defense case in life. Okay, first and foremost. Secondly, again, no. Why am I going to take the high road for a person that's motherfucking starting off in hell? No, And
Is it
again, it's
fantastic?
case by case basis. Go ahead.
You the A side. See, that's the thing. Meeting fire with fire, I understand it. People are justified in doing so, but you the A side though. You see, the A side, you have a different responsibility because they don't know what leadership and being respectful and how to comport yourself appropriately. They don't understand what it look like because the A side is willing to go down to the level of the B side.
It's another part to that too, man.
Talking
Um,
shit.
Also, when you're in the middle of that, nobody can decipher. So I'll give you a perfect example. My introduction to Mr. Williams was him and CJ going back and forth. I didn't know who was right, wrong, or different. I just saw two niggas screaming at each other. So they both look crazy as fuck to me. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of situations you get into where if somebody turn on the stream and you going back and forth on some goofy shit, y'all both gonna look goofy. It ain't gonna just be the
And,
person that was quote unquote
hey,
wrong.
exactly, Tommy. You agree with me, essentially, right? You know what I mean? Because when you argue from afar with a fool, nobody can tell who is who, right? So, as an example, right? People be reviewing. Yeah, it's disabled. As an example, people be reviewing. This might be risky, right? Like any channel, you know what I mean? They literally just repost the shit and just play the video, essentially, right? But they'll say in the video, "Oh, the DJ guy must be the moderator or whatever the case is, because of maybe how I'm like conducting a conversation and how I'm responding to things." You know what I mean? Like they see a level of like maybe it's influence or leadership, whatever the case is. So I just think about that every time I'm responding to somebody who ain't making no sense, who's triggered by something, and etc. So Mr. Fantastic, as a leader, whether he like it, understand it, accept it, believe it or not, has a responsibility to respond to be the example that we need to see.
Well, can I put? Go ahead.
No, but
Go ahead.
Now, Mr. Fantastic gonna be Mr. Fantastic, so I'm kind of talking to him, but I'm kind of just talking like about, you know what I mean? When you have a, go ahead.
No, and to the credit though, for the most part, like I said, and I appreciate this might be risky for toning me down a little bit, but as Hamp is pointing out, I have tried to tame that in some type of way and give people warnings. All right, I don't just automatically jump the hell with you, but I'm in somewhere in purgatory, motherfucker, to let you know that if you wanted to go this way, it's definitely not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Right. So understanding that, I guess from the leadership aspect, Hamp is 10,000% right, so on and so forth. But again, man, to see even if and when the point to where I have, try to be like, all right, okay, you know what I'm saying, and people decide to go that way, I think it goes back to the original point of where if people feel like you're not due respect, right, they're gonna still disrespect you at all. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna disrespect you regardless. So people predetermine who it is or who it isn't, and I think that's just the bag you're in until an act of God happens.
Let me do this.
Yeah.
So we gotta read the super chats real quick, Kasim, and then I'm
I want to tell
okay.
you, hey, happy birthday again. Hey, y'all, much love and respect to everybody. This might be risky. It's family, man. Y'all enjoy yourselves this weekend.
Love you, man. Be safe, man. Go get the
All right,
baby.
Swans, man, be good.
All right.
I'm gonna drop this. We're gonna turn the bounties on. We got several people in the back. I'm gonna give somebody Mr. Williams' spot, and then I'm gonna give him my spot too.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on. Wait a minute. Whoa, my money here. Get the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. Put him in the bedroom.
Niggas want me dead. Watch your step. Put prices on my head. To cock my shit and I pop my shit.
Hey, can one of y'all read the super chats for me?
Go ahead, pull it up.
Fo, can you pull up the super chats, Fo?
Fanny,
Oh, Fo ain't.
I
I don't even see that nigga. There you go.
You got it. You pulled it up? That'd be nice. I see Eric. Hey, you've been a member for 23 months. I don't see any super chats yet. In Sion, happy born day, Hamp, and to the missus too. You're right next door to my island, St. Vincent's. Enjoy the Caribbean sun and the views. Lime up and bless up. Thank you for the $5. To Roos, afternoon Hamp panel chat. I'm here just to hate from a distance. Seeing Hamp is wearing tank top somewhere sunny, and I'm clearing out snow and 12-degree weather in here in Ohio. Stay warm, to Roos. Thank you for the 20 bar. To Roos again, laughing my ass off, Hamp. Did you forget the very real observation you stated a few years ago? Dudes' attention span is good for like 2 solid hours. After that, toss up and dudes get irritated. Thank you for the 10. Nazi, Lee was just telling them he a up north nigga without saying he a up north nigga. If you know, you know. Happy birthday, Hamp. Hashtag North Stand Up. What We Know podcast, $5. Happy birthday to my young bro, Hamp the Stamp. Enjoy your kidless vacay with the wife, my guy. Aaron, hey cousin Aaron, 19. Happy birthday to my older brother. I am followed many YouTube channels, but for some reason I feel this might be risky. Can start a change. Keep doing what you do, Ak. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Free zone. This is the third 20 bar. Happy birthday, Hamp. To another blessing to you, bro. $16. Thank you for becoming a member. Hey, cousin. Correct me if I'm wrong. $10. Happy birthday, brother Hamp. He is not old, sir. Fifi with the $20. Happy birthday. 40 is the official Unc status. Happy birthday, Unc Hamp. LOL. All right. Thank you guys for the contributions. Be nice. Okay, we got Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. Happy born day, Hamp. Respect is given. I carry myself respectfully. More people are going to communicate with me respectfully. Self-awareness, discipline, and intention are key in giving and receiving information. Thank you for the 20 bar, Rebecca. Cousin Amp, Tiff, your generation started with the disrespect, cuzzo. Wow. Okay, young man. DJ Vamp Forrest, thank you for joining and becoming a
TJ Vapors. I need a little more. I need a little more inspiration with these.
DJ Vapors, thank you for becoming a YouTuber.
I got it.
Wow.
DJ Vapors in the building. Appreciate you, my brother. I love you, man. I ain't seen you on the panel in a month of Sundays, but I ain't gonna tell nobody else, man. Salute for being a member for this. What time? How much long? Oh, he just became. That nigga just renewed. Put him in the bathroom, man. Go ahead, folks. Give me the next one. Nightbreaker was popping with the emojis. I feel you. I see you. Appreciate you, my brother. DJ Vapor with the $5. Happy born day, Hamp. Salute my G. All my DJ brothers in the building. Oh, CC with the 50 ball on the Cash App. CC is top 3 worst moderators ever, for sure. But top 3 best supporters, man. Salute, CC. I love you. I appreciate you, man. We in your side of the world in the Caribbean, man. Everything is run down except for the hotels, so it's all good. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas barely got a bus, nigga. The bus had a kickstand on it, CC. Oh no, I can't see that shit. Aaron with the $2 says, how many times you get to not agree with black women? See, he on his own type of time. And with the $2 says, you don't know if the person is mentally stable. AP was popping. OG AP in the building with the $5 says, 100% fantastic. I'm generally chill, but if I'll meet you where you are. AP with the $2 says, meet you where you're at. I got you. AP with the 100 ball. Salute. He said, oh, is Hamp B-Day? What did he say? Happy birthday. Got you, big dog. Salute. My birthday tomorrow, man. I appreciate everybody. Mr. Fantastic. Hit me with a honey bun, man. But I will be expecting that $40 ASAP. I gotta pay for this cab to the city. You know how they do. Whenever you got dollars, nigga, they charge you a fucking million, my nigga. I tried to Mr. Fantastic. I was like this. What's wrong with you? He's like, you like, I said, I'm fucking with y'all niggas. Look, I don't got no shoes. Yo, even you gotta stand up, bro. You gotta stand up. You gotta stand up.
Go ahead, boy.
Stand up, EBT.
Hit him, man, hit him. Okay, that's how you do it. That's what I'm talking about. Hurt him, go hurt him. Tap him in. Big one of tap him in. Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah, man. Hey, well, Hamp, he dropped down. He gonna probably bring somebody else up. What's the next one? Hit the next one, folks.
I think it's
Shout out to Mel Stay Fitted, member for 18
God.
months with a membership message.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Happy G-Day, Hamp, Sad Gang. Shout out to Angel Earth Love for the 20 ball with this $20 super sticker. Appreciate you, love. Is there another one, folks? Or that's the last one? All right, that's the last one. Yeah, Hamp, you was talking over the damn thing, but yeah, bro, hey, man. Hey, the motherfucking cab drivers in the Caribbean, nigga, mafia. Okay? Hit them all with a RICO charge, nigga. Bro, they
Crazy,
was
bro.
5 minutes down the road. $20, brethren. Man, nigga, you don't get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Yeah, they horrible in
Real
St.
shit.
Martin. Horrible. St. Martin is horrible.
Horrible, bro. Yo,
Every last one,
Fantastic.
bro.
Yo, I'm in there, I'm doing this. Yo, he like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand what that means. I'm gonna bring a couple people up. I'm gonna drop myself down. The bounties is on, so don't be surprised. You heard?
You had still, Mr. Payne hadn't said anything, and then Be Nice hadn't said anything.
Yeah. Has Callie said anything? That's what I thought I had went before her.
Yeah, now she didn't. So it should be Callie, Mr. Payne, and
Yeah.
All right, what's up, everybody? Yeah, y'all know. I've said it before or whatever that there's a certain level of internet anonymity or whatever when it comes to the internet. Even though Hamp does have the requirement of being on camera, people know that they can't be touched over the internet, right? I will say that a lot of the times I do go on ahead and I may not have respect for certain people or whatever. And I will act in kind or whatever, the fire meet fire thing, or whatever, like that, right? But I will say that, y'all can go ahead and hold me accountable that I'm trying to curb that somewhat. I think I have gotten better. There are people that I don't have respect for, but I am able to have a conversation with them without hurling insults and everything like that. Doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying, too tough where, I start flashing out and everything, but, y'all know I will flash. So y'all can go ahead and, call me out, be like, hey, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do that for me. Thank you.
You know what I was gonna say before on the super chat about Mr. Fantastic? I have seen Mr. Fantastic give ample warnings. Like Fantastic put a fork in the road. Like, all right, little nigga, you know what I'm saying? You don't want this to work. So he gives them the option of either taking the high road or the low road. And more times than not, they take the low road and Fantastic has to go in on them. So I think I don't know whether they have to want to try to prove themselves. Right, or they haven't witnessed
Nah,
the aftermath of Mr. Fantastic getting to him. I don't know what it is with people sometimes, man.
you know what it is, Kasim, and I think I kind of it made me kind of chill out. Is first of all, like if you actually one of those people that will actually go see somebody, you'll find out that most of them not gonna do nothing. Like I was that idiot 10 years ago. I flew to Philadelphia to go see somebody. Nigga didn't want no smoke. I drove 30 minutes to Modesto to go see a nigga. He didn't want no smoke. Then you start to understand that like you're the gorilla in the zoo and they just banging on the glass and they just want to see your reaction. And it just tickles them that you're reacting. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it ain't even just the internet. I drove trucks for 15 years. Dumb as fuck, but I've hopped out that truck plenty of times. Not one motherfucker wanted to pull that fade. But when they was in their car, it was all kind of middle fingers and fuck you and yada, yada, yada. The moment them feet hit that ground, niggas hit lefts, rights, ran through lights and all kind of shit. So after a while, you just understand that most motherfuckers ain't really trying to take it there. So there's no point to even letting them get you riled up. Because again, it's like you had to do. They banging on the glass and they just want to see you start, getting angry about it.
And I'm gonna take up a Fantastic in this aspect, because the thing is, if we ain't gonna tell the person that's being disrespectful from the jump to stop, like say if I'm being disrespectful to Callie, right? If nobody don't check me other than Callie got to at some point. Cause what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I might be wrong about this, but me trying to be nice sometime on here, I think the people that see people try to talk over you or whatever, they be like, oh, we can do that to him. We can do that to him. So when the next person come up, you be like, damn, I ain't never even met this person before. Why they think they can talk to me like this? And now you like, now I'm defensive. Like, goddamn, now. Shit, I ain't even saying nothing. Yep. But I think it got to be somebody else be like, hey, UT don't
That's
talk
what
like
Leon.
that.
That's what Leon was talking about.
Yeah.
So what happened is like contagious disrespect, and that's why I say we know with us. Don't talk about the white folks. Don't talk about nobody else. We talking about us. Niggas take kindness for weakness 99.9% of the time. If they see you get disrespected and you don't meet disrespect with disrespect, and for those of us, again, I never been no street nigga. I never been in no shit like that, but I've been a grown man for quite some time, and I've been around a whole lot of uncomfortable scenarios and situations. Bro, motherfuckers automatically take kindness for weakness when motherfucking it's unkindness. Okay? So understanding that, and you have to be a deterrent, bro. You got to make a motherfucking example so everybody know not to try that. Otherwise, now you always digging yourself out of that hole, and you the person that everybody want to try to bully. But let's see who was next. Who's next?
I was just gonna say real quick to Mr. Fantastic, and that kind of goes to the point that Tommy was making, right? Because even if you do go ahead and you do defend yourself, now it is the example of them just beating on the glass or whatever like that to get the reaction, just to see you know what I'm saying, flail out. And I see it because you know what I'm saying. I know that shit happens to me quite often or whatever. Not so much on the panels and whatnot because I don't be on the panels like that anymore, but definitely just in like regular convos, on like Discord type
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you something else.
So it could also turn into that too. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Not bad. I'm gonna tell you something else that we actually don't pay too much attention to. That we don't control the media. So when we actually are behaving this way on a continuous basis, and you don't control your algorithm, a nigga, they give you this shit. So all this disrespect over and over and over again, all this belligerent shit, and all of this motherfucking calling each other out their names and setting up the fade and pulling out the gun, all of that shit gives other people an opportunity to just portray you like that over and over and over again. You can't even stop it.
No, Clips,
So
that's cap. You control your algorithm.
Mm-hmm. You control your algorithm?
100%.
Nah,
100%.
He right
you
on
don't
that, bro.
control your algorithm, my dude.
You don't control your
algorithm. How you don't control your algorithm?
You can influence.
They've talked about it, Tommy.
No.
Tommy,
Hey, Tommy, if you believe that you can control your algorithm, when you get a chance, go and change it. Just go and change it. You ain't changing it.
Okay, so let me explain to you like this. There was a moment in time where I had to ride around the city a certain type of way. I changed my algorithm. I don't necessarily have to do that anymore.
Oh, you talking about in life?
You talking about in real life?
Even in life and YouTube. If I go on YouTube and I watch a bunch of stock videos, my algorithm will change.
No. You didn't change it. They changed it.
Okay, I'll say this again. If I go on YouTube, because what they do is they feed you what you want.
You didn't change anything.
Clips. They feed you what you want. They notice what you want. They feed you that. So again, if I start watching 50 stock videos, what's going to be recommended to me? Stock videos.
But Tommy, no, that's partially true. They're still going to feed you stuff that you have absolutely no interest in because that's what YouTube wants to push. So in a sense, both of you guys are right. But there are bigger channels. It's people that I've never heard of, never watched in my life. I have no interest in whatever it is. but because they have a certain weight in the algorithm, because they have such a status in YouTube or IG or Twitter, it's going to automatically pop up on my feed, even if I don't follow it and I've never had to care about it in life.
The
So you could
fantastic.
just call it a
Some of the
wash, and both
biggest
of y'all are
channels
right.
on YouTube is like Indian music. That
Huh?
shit don't never come across my algorithm. But if you look at the top YouTube pages, it be shit like Indian music and like shit that you've never heard of in life.
Right, and
Mr.
at any
Beast
given
never
time,
that's
came
and
just
at
across
one
any
my
given
example,
time,
though.
algorithm.
and at
That's
any
just
given
one
time, the
example, though,
algorithm
Tommy.
could actually dump that shit on you without you having anything to do with it. Just like the commercials you get, you don't have a motherfucking thing to do with them commercials as they drop.
Clips. They literally ask you permission to track your progress to send you the commercials. Look at your
Right. So
phone.
you
They ask you permission.
I got you. So you're not actually approving any. You're not directing anything your way. You're saying I accept whatever the fuck you give me. They are giving you the
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, let's just table this for a little second, and we'll come back to you, brothers. Let's get the people that hadn't spoken. We got people in the back way in. Big Aaron, what's up with you, brother? Oh, no, Be Nice was here first. Be Nice, what's going on with you, brother?
What up, everybody? Hello, panel. So I mean, this is a great topic. I think one thing that we do in general, like as people, especially when we talk about what's the word for it when people kind of just peer pressure. I think what's really going on is peer pressure is extremely powerful, and it's not just something that happened in high school. It's something that's proliferated to through adulthood as well. So people can easily be influenced to either disrespect someone that they don't even know just based on what the peers opinion of that person is. So if there's a group of people that all agree that, hey, we're this community and we don't like this person, and a new person joins the community, their initial reaction to the person that has been talked about is going to be, this is a negative person and they're an issue, not knowing anything about them. And they don't ever do the research because most people aren't patient enough or give enough grace to actually try to understand someone or try to find where they agree. We're always looking for reasons to disagree, not finding ways to agree with each other. So that's the main issue I'd see. But yeah, that's it.
So, getting to your point there, so the person that has to respond to that has to choose which way or how he's going to respond to that, right? In order to get a certain response or a certain favor within the group.
So are you talking about the person that's being disrespected or the person that's disrespecting?
The person that's being disrespected. You said that a new person would come into the group. The other members of the group have already formed an opinion about this person, and they're going to disrespect that person. So now the person that's being disrespected, it is now up to me to see how I'm going to engage with these people, right? In order for me to what? Gain favor with these people, or I'm gonna be the ops.
I think it's. I don't think there's any reason to try to gain favor with people that aren't logical. If you're a person that is moving with peer pressure and can easily be influenced just based on the fact that there's 7 other people saying the same thing, then you shouldn't. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. There's no reason to work with those people.
Hey, somebody clicking something like a pen or something.
Sorry. That was a nervous tick. I was my water bottle.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get Big Aaron in the building.
Pain was here.
Yeah, man. You skipped Uncle Pain.
Oh,
yeah, go ahead. I'm here.
Before Mr. Payne.
I'm only
Mr. Payne
joking.
was
Yeah,
here before
Mr.
him. I'm sorry.
Fantastic disrespecting me right off the bat.
You know, I ain't never disrespected you, OG. You know what I'm saying? I even tried to cover up when your wife said you didn't win them arguments. I tried to say she made a mistake, brother.
No, you had to cover up,
But you got it, Mr. Payne. No disrespect, OG. You got it.
That's so funny, man. And that's why I'm still married, because she always wins, right?
Hey, man. Hey, happy wife,
There you
happy
go.
life.
So,
Both
and
fellas in
listen,
the building.
on respecting, I give people respect just off the rip. It's for the receiver to either keep it or lose it, depending on how they respond. But one of the things, when I got up here on YouTube, because Hamp, happy birthday, Hamp, he's 40 years old. I remember that, like 27 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I came up on YouTube and I said, well, shit, man, I'm old and shit, so I'm gonna get respect just by being old. And I found out quick that shit don't mean a goddamn thing. I had one guy said, listen, I said, what you want us to do? Because everybody hates baby boomers. He said, we want you fucking guys to die. That's what we want y'all to do. All right. So I said, okay. So I learned a lesson real quick up here that, you know what? You have to be able to anticipate all kinds of shit coming over the screen. But that, so it doesn't bother me anymore because I understand how people get those muscles when they're talking through the screen.
This might be risky.
Be Nice got put in the bathroom for a 20-minute shot to AP for the 20 ball, man. Sit your nervous ass in the back, Be Nice.
Oh, that's okay.
Be Nice to be back in 20 minutes, man.
I see. I thought that was for me. I didn't read it. I said, oh shit, they kicking me off already. I get kicked off all the time, man. Shit. Anyway, but that's it. I don't have that much to say. But this is a good topic about respect, giving it, receiving it, how people get their muscle strength and shit. If they don't have to see you face to face. But that's real life anyway. Just like what Tommy said. People talk a lot of shit in the cars. That's why I don't get into road rage and all that kind of stuff. I just go about my business. I guess it takes some kind of finesse to actually try to live long. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. So I'm done. I don't have that much more to say. This is an interesting topic. Hey, happy birthday,
Salute to Mr. Payne. I appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And Mr. Payne, also, we treat you a lot of respect over here. We let you talk for an elongated period of time, and we never cut you off.
You know what? That's not true. I would like to see a time clock on that one, man. That ain't true at all.
I'm gonna show you. I took a screenshot of a private chat one time you was talking. Everybody was sucking their teeth in a private chat, but nobody wanted to say it to you on the screen. They try to shame me into saying it. You ain't gonna stop him because he a Q.
That's age bias,
Mr. Payne. You ain't ever like verbally said back in my day, but brother, come on now.
Yeah.
We appreciate the knowledge and wisdom, brother.
If back in my day was a person. If back in my day was a person,
we appreciate all the back in my day. That's why we never cut you off, OG. We let you have it for the most part.
Man, this is such bullshit, man. You guys cut my ass off all the time, man. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Hey,
Mr. Payne,
in the third minute, we be like, here we go.
Mr. Payne, eventually now it's a broadcast. Mr. Payne is a broadcast. Eventually we gotta be like, all right, now somebody gotta, pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah, girl, shit. Yo, he was from Harlem when it still had grass, my nigga. Like,
I mean, you know what? I got nothing to say. See, I'm trying to get off the screen. Y'all won't let me now. Y'all just want to keep rubbing that shit in.
We love you,
Mr. Payne. We did. Hey, Mr. Payne. I did hear you using one of them civil rights movement pictures with the German shepherds, though. I saw you.
I know. I see.
We saw you running off, Mr. Payne. They say you just dodged that water hose.
Yeah. They say you was the the nigga with the water fountain, Mr. Payne. They said you was next in line.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, Mr. Fantastic. Now let me ask you a question though about disrespect.
Yo.
Did the disrespect dissipate once you beat a couple niggas up and all that?
Nah, man. Nah, it's just it's there. It's just not as verbose. Niggas still hate me. Overt. It's just that. Yeah. Niggas still hate me. Like it's a lot more chat shit or whatever. It's not as much as it is on the thing. But from what I hear, the stories I hear, I'm still the most talked about non-Discord nigga in the Discord.
Yeah. You definitely top 3 in the Discord for sure.
Some wild shit.
Yeah, you definitely top. You definitely top in the Discord.
Be mid next though.
Be Middleton.
So the fact that the internet is undefeated is a thing. So Mr. Fantastic, you gonna catch that smoke because the internet is undefeated. You can beat all the niggas' asses you want to. You ain't gonna be able to beat all of them.
But he did say it's more covert though.
No, I got you.
Covert
you might have to pull up on some people too.
No. It ain't. No, like I said, man. Shout out to Hamp. Like I said, out of all the meetups and shit he had, anybody that thought like it was whatever, and niggas thought I was lying. Literally, bro. The same way I did Aaron, like, damn, this nigga big as shit. That's what niggas say, and then it's all, you know, daps and all right, my nigga.
Roses and bubbles.
No problems. I'm telling you.
I mean, that's literally
You know
across
what
the
I got,
board though,
Mr.
because the people who pop
You
the
look
most shit
shorter on
don't
the
show up.
screen.
That's true. Yeah, you got another. Somebody kicked somebody else. There's another super chat.
Who got kicked? B. Middleton?
No, Mr. Payne.
Mr.
Damn, they
Payne?
got OG up out of here.
They got him.
AP with the 20 ball says, well, there you too, Payne. Tell the nurses to bring your pudding while you in the back. Old ass laugh out loud. Mr.
God
Payne
damn, he is playing
asked
the
for it.
game.
Jesus Christ, man.
Later.
Salute to
Nah,
Mr. Payne in the building.
hey, Mr. Payne, before he kick you out of here, that was even more disrespectful. He didn't hit you with a LOL. He hit you with the Michael Jackson.
This might be risky.
Man. So I was kind of, the internet got shoddy in the Caribbean, which what else is new? Where we at with it, man?
It's on Big Aaron.
Oh, there.
What about
Happy
B Middleton?
birthday, DJ Hamp. What size shoe do you wear?
11.
Awesome. Two-tone or single tone?
Two-tone for sure.
Not
Can
no
we get some
All
wings,
right,
Shorty?
Don't you get
Small ass feet.
The Sperry topsiders are coming your way. Canvas and leather. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
You 40. It's boat shoe time now. Time to hang up the butterflies and the cleats. It's boat shoes and golf cleats from here on out, my man. Welcome to the
Oh
club.
hell no.
Jesus
Oh
face?
hell no.
How old is Mr. Hellbound?
Tommy 43.
Let's
Yeah,
see
you
them shits
3 years
my
off the
way.
mark,
Them
my
shits
man. You
get
got
no
to catch
play in
up to
my
do.
ride.
You got some catching up to do. Boat shoes and golf cleats.
I don't
Yes,
want to
sir.
grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Be fair. Before Aaron go, read this for me too.
It says Big 4-0. You know what the fuck going on. More life and blessings, him. Congratulations and salute.
Hold on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Bullshit. I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
Bobby 199 just tuned in 2 minutes ago. Happy birthday, him. What's going on, Bobby? B Middleton is next.
Oh, B Middleton, what's popping?
You on mute.
3 hours.
Back on mute.
Okay, you good.
I'm good to go. There we go. Salute to the panel. Happy birthday anniversary, my boy. I've been sitting patiently for a minute. I think that the disrespect is the height of immaturity. I think that that's what people do when they don't know what else to do. In Georgia, I'm from Georgia. In Georgia, we have a law called fighting words. Like if you knew what you was gonna say was gonna make me want to fight, you shouldn't have said it. You don't have the right to say what you want to say to me. You know, where my rights end, yours begin. And you don't have the right. You have freedom of speech, but you don't have the right to say what you want to say to me. You know what I'm saying? And you would beat the charge in court if what they said was provoking enough for you to put your hands on them. And that's male, female, child. You know what I'm saying? However it go. You know, and like I said, I don't condone hitting women either. But I'm not campaigning for that to come back like people been saying. Some of the people been saying, but I think it's just the absence of the threat. The absence of the threat of action is what make people brave enough to do the things they do, to say the things they say, because they don't fear action coming back. I mean, you used to fight in school. You can't even fight in school without somebody going to jail. You know, a child, they might even lock the parents up for what the child did. So it's just the absence. You know, it's just the absence of the threat of action is why people got so much courage. And I mean, I agree with the internet as well, because they know that you ain't gonna pull up. You know,
Well, that might be true on the internet, but in real life, that is not a thing. My nigga, Baltimore, top 2 in murder capital. Louisiana was number 1. I mean, you got cities all across this country where they getting active for disrespect or whatever the fuck else they think is necessary. It's this goddamn screen. It's these boxes we
right
in.
on. I agree. You are absolutely what you gonna say to my face ain't what you gonna say on this internet either. I agree with that. But like I said, that's because you know that the threat of action is there when we hear face to face. You're gonna govern yourself differently face to face than you are popping across the phone, across the screen, or however it go with some distance, or even in a safe place where you feel like somebody gonna break it up before it can
Yeah,
get
but
popping.
so how do you reconcile that option? Because we all could take it with the fact that some people don't get it. Like some people don't catch that level of disrespect on a continuous basis.
You just separate yourself from the motherfuckers.
Well,
That's
guess
it.
what? I'm also a firm believer in people know who to play with. People know who to try. People know who to come to certain people. You know, it's going to be a decision that they might not try Fantastic the same way they try somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's a decision that's made, you know, and somebody said earlier that if I allow you to disrespect me, like me and my partner, like, you know, it's people who call each other out their name and playfully, but don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your bitch. I ain't your fuck nigga. I ain't none of that. So don't play with me like that, because somebody see you play with me like that, they'll feel like they could play with me like that. You know, so we don't play like that.
Let's ask a point
That's my point.
I'm sorry. I just want to ask a point of clarification. Do you think that I keep hearing you can't play with? Do you not think that there are some people that you've built up such a level of respect that even if you jump outside the bag, it's so abnormal for you that it's like, oh, this person is having a bad day. If Mr. Aaron just went bananas, that's not his character. So I wouldn't respond the same. But if you show up the same all the time, you showing up all the time. Y'all want deference for people that they're just disrespectful people in nature. When there's some of you gentlemen that's not who you are, that's not who you represent. And that's why the behavior is different. It's not because of this deference of no, that you are a respectful dude. And when you do get out of pocket, it's so abnormal that either I said something or something is going on to where I can step back. If you the nigga that's wilding out all the time, you the nigga that's wilding out all the time.
No,
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
believe in matching energy. We can match energy, but when you match energy, you got to be able to match energy. I can't talk greasy to Iron Mike. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to let him disrespect me, but I can't talk greasy to Iron Mike unless I want that Iron Mike. You
but
know,
now
or
another
whosoever
thing
else
too,
it
good
may
man.
point.
be.
First and foremost, shout out to Georgia, nigga. You feel me? Again,
Damn right.
Yes,
it's
sir.
a
GA.
regional thing. I keep telling y'all this. Look, bro, at certain places and certain things, just like, you know, certain areas and shit have certain energy, have certain rules, bro. Again, and the age group thing. We all around the same age. Listen, what y'all don't do, and we talk about this all the time. Hamp will tell you this. Anybody that plays sports or whatever, the referee never sees the person that started whatever the fucking thing that caused a flag. He only catch the back end of it. People do the same shit. Y'all see a nigga wilding out and matching or overmatching energy to set the example and set the standard. Shout out to B. Millicent. Hey, bro, I don't know what the fuck you do, what the fuck you got going on, but don't play with me like that. Especially if we don't know each other. And that's why a lion roars. A lion's roar, a rattlesnake's rattle, all this shit is like, hey, I don't want to have to fuck you up, but I'm warning you to let you know that I might have to. And sometimes aggression is necessary. A lot of people, again, bro, it may be a regional thing and so on and so forth, but what happens all the time, everybody only sees a reaction and nobody cares about what caused the motherfucking reaction, the initial action versus the reaction. That's what it
But
is. Because for the
what
most
you're
And
part,
who is
saying,
the onus
nobody is
on?
just
Because,
crashing out all the time.
what you're
like, for
saying
instance, check this.
applies to real life. It doesn't apply to internet, and that's the problem. Like what you saying in real life, I 100% agree. On the internet, they don't care, bro. Nigga be 5'2", 110 pounds, soaking wet in his basement. He gonna talk to you. We learned that on Call of
That's
Duty.
sucker shit, though.
Okay, I understand that, but guess what? They don't care. You can't do nothing about it. And that's what I learned. That's what chilled me out. That's why I don't match energies. Because if you match energies, then you gonna act like this goofy. And like I said, somebody will pop on and they'll see you, and now both of y'all acting alike. But you matching this energy, that does nothing if you can't reach out and touch the nigga. You gonna scream, he gonna scream, and y'all not gonna accomplish shit. You not gonna scare shit. What you gonna scare? If he over in Idaho and you in Atlanta, what you scaring? Y'all ain't never gonna see each other.
Well,
So
when I say
can I
match
ask?
energy, I don't mean like just because the Joker take the top off, I'm gonna take the top off as well. I mean, but I can match energy
That's the
enough to let you know
definition of
that I'm
matching
not the one.
energies.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that once a person take it over the top, I mean,
Yeah.
now it's on you. Just like just like you got to show deference at some point. It's up to you to not be a pushover. I mean, it's a line to walk, or to not
So
let nobody play with you, but to not make an ass of yourself as
the
well.
the only time on the internet that I've been able to kind of get that message across to somebody is when I was sitting in Philadelphia airport asking this nigga where he at. Me and that nigga never had a problem since. But outside of that, outside of you showing that you can reach out and touch a nigga, none of that matters, bro. You can say I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, I'm from here, yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't matter if they don't think that you'll ever be able to see him.
So let me ask you a
So,
question. Let me ask you a question, Tommy, or everybody. Is violence the answer?
No.
yeah, to
Answer,
be honest with
answer the
you, because
what?
that's the only thing that's
Is
respected.
I need a yes or no.
Yes.
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 To
absolutely,
stop disrespect, yes.
absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? You know
That's
what,
and
Hamp?
Anybody
Hamp.
else?
That
Hold on,
Hold on, hold
hey
Tommy.
on,
Give me,
Hamp.
Tommy.
give me a, give me before you expound. UT, is violence the answer?
Yes.
Pasim,
Yes.
Kali,
Yeah, unfortunately.
Tiff,
Yes.
Aaron,
No,
Mr. Fantastic,
Hell yeah.
Clips,
Absolutely.
B Middleton,
All they respect is pain. So yes.
Big Aaron. Why is violence not the answer?
it is an answer, but not the answer. I think to find a better answer is to find out why the person is being disrespectful in the first place, and then further exploit that. I mean, look, when you have a $500,000 automobile, you don't park it in the hood, and if you do, you park it in an area of the parking lot that nobody's there, right? You protect it. When people get disrespectful, it's because they've lost control of the argument or they've lost confidence in whatever they got going on. When you're moving in confidence, you don't need to disrespect because your work speaks for itself. The clever thing you have to do to avoid violence is to lean into whatever insecurity drove this person to disrespect so hard that it ends up collapsing their house of cards. It's not easy. It takes a great deal of intelligence and patience. But I mean, if you've ever read The Art of War, the best war that's won is a war never fought. You know what I mean? And those
Hey,
are the
Aaron.
ones that hurt the most. The pen is much mightier than the sword. That's where you really fuck somebody up because you poison them. They take it home with them. You know what I mean?
Hey,
And like
Aaron.
they
Aaron, we had,
like it was said get this last thing I said earlier. When you got two fighting, you know who's better, who's worse, who's right, who's wrong, who's the assailant, who's the victim. You have no idea. Violence does the same thing. Once you engage in violence from a distance, you have no idea who's who.
Hey, Aaron, we had a
So,
conversation
are you
earlier
back,
just a
Will?
few before you got up here, right? And the lady was saying, "I see you. That's why I don't respect you." She wasn't saying I lost fucking control of my faculties and I'm a little inebriated or and I was in my emotions. She said, "No, nigga, I see you and I don't respect you."
No, but the question was: is violence the answer for disrespect? Not
I
like
know.
just you don't have to respect someone, but disrespect is
No,
an
what I'm
affront.
saying is
That's a
that
blatant offense.
what I'm saying is that same disrespect is violence.
No.
Elaborate on that,
Okay,
Clips.
you
Is
don't have.
violence the answer for violence? Is what I thought it was. Do you match violence with violence? Is what I thought the question was.
No, it's the
Oh,
disrespect on the internet.
yeah,
Yeah, on the internet
disrespect.
is
You so, for example, You don't have to respect. You can disrespect someone that you respect. If they offend you, you will be making a mistake. And just because you don't respect someone doesn't mean you therefore have to disrespect them. If I don't
So how
respect
do you?
someone, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I don't respect you, I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm going to leave you the fuck alone. That's why I said if I have a $500,000 vehicle, I'm not gonna go park amongst $30,000 vehicles. I'm gonna avoid the situation altogether because I
Well,
don't
Aaron,
respect you.
Let me
Aaron, just
clarify
real
something.
quick.
Let me go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you know the context before we got here. So, Aaron, what was said earlier is the the lack of violence and the lack of the threat of violence is why people are so disrespectful. So I'm not saying that changes the context of your answer, but understanding that that's the premise that we're laying down is because people talk crazy because they know they're protected and they know, like Tommy was saying, chances are you will never ever have to face consequences for your actions. Is what it's like
Right.
the basis before you got here.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, Aaron. Right. With all things being equal, well, Miss Fantastic said it right. I mean, that's what he's saying, right? Do our
That's the
people
context of my answer.
are people disrespectful if they know violence is imminent? Right. That's the essential case study.
Right. That was the context that I gave my answer.
And I'm asking you, how do you
Okay.
actually massage that in real life? So somebody is actually disrespectful to you verbally in person. You're saying, because your response was, well, you find out where they are mentally and figure out if it's something emotionally going on and try to level the playing field and cooler heads prevail. How the hell do you pull that off?
No, that's not. See, that's not at all what I said. What I said was you have to lean into whatever insecurity led them to the disrespect. So that's a
What
contextual
does it
component.
matter? What does it matter?
Well, what do you mean? What does it
That's
matter?
it. What
That's
does
what
it
led
matter?
them.
You disrespect me in person. What does it matter that I actually have to
Clip.
try to figure out?
Now,
Yeah.
hey, Cliff, let me interject this. Aaron's comprehension, anecdotally makes sense, right? Because he's 6'5", 290 pounds, right? So the truth is, deference probably supersedes people's disrespect regarding him because of physical prowess. So he can make a objective and logical determination on his answer because his life never manifests like that.
Yeah. Now
Right?
turn the
So the truth
scenario.
is,
Now turn
no,
the
no, no, no.
scenario.
I
Who's
don't
the
need to
one
turn it. Just
disrespectful
listen to
now?
the rest of my answer. So at this part, right, Clips, to your point, he knows that the threat of violence quells disrespect because of his physical prowess. He's less likely to deal with disrespect because of his physical prowess, because of the threat of the violence. That's the key. So
Right.
he
And
might
I'm
be
telling.
answering in a good way, but also he's benefited from violence being an answer.
I got you. Right. Right. And that,
Not, not, not,
so
not,
the,
just the
not
threat.
from the beginning though. There's merit. There's a great deal of merit to what you're saying, but you gotta remember, I was bullied as a kid. I was targeted. It was my size that got me in trouble.
Yeah, but you've been a big nigga since 14.
Well, no. I mean, even before 14, I was big. I was big all my life. I mean, I was born 9 pounds and 26
Yeah,
inches.
children don't understand physical prowess, right? But once you get to
Oh,
a
okay.
age where people start to yeah, like even like CTE, Aaron, is
Yes.
90% in NFL players. So we even
Yes.
know the violence level is extreme with the best of the best. The college
Yes.
players don't there's each CTE in them is like less than 1%. But the
Yes.
NFL players are who experience the CTE because the violence increases exponentially.
Yes.
hey, Aaron, and all I'm saying is, if the shoe was on the other foot and you were the aggressor at your size, you can get it too.
What?
Yeah. So you saying because of your size, you would actually handle things a certain way because you're physically bigger than the world. I'm saying if you were the one being aggressive and disrespectful, you could get it too.
Yeah. There's no doubt that.
Yeah,
Who's?
so what I'm saying is I don't give a fuck where the violence is coming from. I don't need to figure out why it was there. I just need to eliminate the threat.
Wait a minute. So disrespect, you find that a threat? Because the question was, is violence an answer for disrespect? If disrespect threatens you, then that's another problem.
A problem for you.
Disrespect doesn't
And I'm saying,
threaten me.
and look. So I'm not the one to say that I'm easily, gravitated to a bunch of motherfucking disrespect around me, and I'm gonna navigate through it a certain way that everybody else feels comfortable. No, nigga, I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't have those issues with disrespect.
Without acting violence is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now,
I
can I
already
be
told you my
honest?
answer.
Can I be? Let me make sure. Because I was thinking at first that we were talking about like on the panels when we said, because when Hamp said the violence, I knew what he was talking about, but we was just getting off the actual panel thing, so I was like, how is he equate? Because I thought he finna equate it with the violence, but
Yeah,
I was thinking
that's how the
about
boxing started. That's how the
right.
boxing started.
I'm with you on that. But I thought we were trying to see how to is violence the answer with the internet? Because yes, I agree. When he said that boxing shit, when he put that boxing in there, everybody started to kind of because when Fantastic from Fantastic thing, it was like this. After they fought, they gonna get disrespectful, but it never came to I whoop your ass no more. It was I'm gonna say shit to you, but I'm gonna take it right now. But I ain't gonna say I'm whoop your ass no more. That's what I see.
You know why, UT? Because that's real life.
Yeah.
And if you ask most of the guys on this panel, that's part of that 1% that's over 6 feet, our lives don't consist of a lot of disrespect. And that's not to say that because we gonna beat everybody up, but most people don't want that problem. That's the reality. I know everybody go on these panels and they the gangsters. And I'm from this city off the reputation of the niggas is really out there and yada yada yada. But if you talk to most guys that's lived their life over 6 feet, in real life, that's why it's kind of a mind fuck for a lot of us, because you just don't deal with that in real life a lot of times.
That's so UT, right? You know, people will say, oh, a nigga just faking for the internet, right? They can't say that to Mr. Fantastic.
Right.
They can talk all the shit. The nigga dark. I think he say like dark chocolate handsome. He more dark mediocre.
That's
You know what
what
I
the
mean?
women
But
say. I just repeat it, brother. That's what the women say. I
well,
just
no,
repeat what they tell me. You feel
they
me?
was
But
like,
anyway,
Hamp, who's Mr. Fantastic? He said he dark and decent or some shit like that. But but I like, and it just be ill though. It be ill, UT, that people that talk that crazy is you never ever see them.
Right.
Like that's the illest part. Feel me? But here's how I like to comport myself. How I would in person. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, as a matter of fact, it would be probably more opposite. You know, like
I
I
know.
would probably be more inclined to be physical or be aggressive with my words in person, right? Like I wouldn't be inclined to do it in a place where it can't be done. Like that's how my brain works, you know.
Right.
Now
And that's what I
my
was
wife.
saying.
Well, hold
Go ahead.
on,
Go ahead.
you T.
My
God
bad. I
damn it,
thought you were stopping. My bad,
you
bro.
been
I
hanging
thought we
around Tiff. So
Why you talking
so
about Tiff? Let you finish your point, then do your supers and get some water, sir.
you got food in your teeth, Tiff. So UT, my wife also edified me on I'm much more patient, even right now, like in life too. Because there's several things that could have escalated previously that haven't, right? And she said that I lead with love even in person. Because I say I love you even in person too. You know what I'm saying? That's not just like an internet thing. Like Mr. Fantastic, I'm stronger than him. So he can't get away from me when I hug him. You see what I'm saying?
you
So
gotta
every
stop lying
time
to
in
the people,
person,
man.
that nigga,
You gotta
he
stop
tried to
lying.
bow his arm, but it'd be more bent than bow. You see
You,
what I'm saying?
you gotta stop lying to the people, man.
When you bench 400 pounds, that's how shit go for most niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's when you had 2 arms. Now you got 1 1/4.
We talk about old shit. We talk about new shit. You know.
Well, hey, you're an old nigga now, so hey, I'm just saying it might be fitting.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, yo, I gotta hit
I'm
this
going on
clock,
mute.
man. Peace out. It'll be
Hey,
later,
B
fam.
Middleton, man, be safe out here. You heard?
Yes, sir.
You know. Appreciate you. A bench for one rep. Hold on. See, Lee, this the shit. Now, Kasim, does this look like
What's
I
good?
can only do one rep? Look at this shit, right? Look, just look how easy this was for me, Kasim, because you're gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? All the other working out niggas gonna suck their teeth. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me I can't get two out of that.
I think you can get two out of that.
Exactly.
Honestly, real
Thank you,
talk. I think you can get
Kasim.
two out of that. I
Thank you,
think so. Yeah.
Kasim. Salute to my brother Lee in the building. Look at this fucking country strong nigga. Hey man, go arrest somebody, nigga.
Now you need more milk, bro.
Go arrest some white people. God damn it.
Hamp, here, and then let's do supers.
Oh yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, you
Man,
you
this ain't
there.
great combo, man.
Champion.
Keisha. Go ahead.
Champion 1999. Happy birthday. Hey,
Damn, Keisha
Keisha.
done connected her dad bank account to her Google. Okay.
Wow. Don't do like that.
Damn, not all those white men that want
Why, fantastic? I just became a YouTube member. Hey, cousin, welcome. Alexis from Texas. Hey, Alexis, you have more supers. Hey, Mr. HDM, happy birthday, boss man, and salute to the panel. Shout out to AP for knocking cats off the panel, left and right. Yeah, salute to AP. Hey, Miss Kendra D, $50. Happy birthday.
Look, the Crimson in the building.
Crimson.
My first. So the Crimson Cure, my first ever interview, man. When we did the onslaught of interviews. I love y'all. Appreciate you. What else we got, folks?
Mr. Whatever, happy birthday, G bro. Enjoy the islands. Thank you for the toot up. What We Know podcast. Violence restores peace. That Decatur, happy birthday, dog. Thank you for the $2. Dre on the ground. Hey, Dre. Happy Earth Strong Hemp. I wish you more. You put more and more success. I guess it's supposed to be in life. Thank you for the 20 bar. Mr. Fantastic. Cab fare. Bad mom. Happy birthday, G.
Are you serious, bro?
You told him he
Yo, you
working on the
petty
list.
as
Yeah.
hell, my nigga.
He said he was gonna do it, Hamp.
This
He said
nigga's
he was gonna do
petty
it.
as shit, man.
He said he was gonna
This
do it. He said
nigga's
he's gonna
never
hit you 100
this
ball
nigga's
at the
never
cash app and
grateful.
40 on
You
cash.
know what this nigga getting next year for his birthday? Nothing. Fuck him.
Damn.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Oh, is that it? In Sion, Hemp, watch out for St. Vincent Sunset Rum, 169 proof.
I'm gonna try to
That's
look for
something
it
to
later.
ask. Black, what's going on, big brother? Get yourself a double shot of Ray and Nephew. Happy life anniversary. Big up yourself.
Yeah, yo, Black, I'm from Connecticut, baby. We Ray and Neff is a part of the menu. Know what I mean?
AP Clips, go fight yourself in the back.
Yeah, he kicked Cliff.
He kicking people's necks and backs in. Clips is
Damn.
timed out for the next 10 minutes, and we only got 2 minutes because we 3 hours, and ain't gonna be no extensions because it's birthday Sunday fun day.
I'm gonna be a holder.
This might be risky.
Oh, is that it? Black. No, we did that one. We did that. Okay. Cousin Aaron Hemp loves us so much. He said, fuck the beach.
I don't fuck with the beach.
1999. Walk the talk. Salute DJ Hemp for being an intentional leader. You genuinely inspire our people to think deeper than the surface and always challenge us to be better. Thank you, brother. The message never goes unnoticed. Thank you for the
Yo,
20 bar and for the kind words. True, 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 true.
yo, walk, and Nas. They always like when they be talking and thinking. Everybody offer has great offerings, but walk the talk and Nas always like I always do feel, and I'm saying feel like they be intently listening to what I'm trying to get at in terms of the concept I'm trying to explore. So I humbly appreciate that, good brother. I appreciate your love and support wholeheartedly, man.
Vet Life, $20. Happy birthday, famo. Enjoy being old like the rest of us in the 40 Club. That's what's up.
Salute, OG Vet
That's
Life in the
right.
building, man. I love you, man. I'm here, baby.
Thank you for the 20 bar.
Ball,
Uh,
Tiff,
this,
ball, not bar. God damn.
Yeah, I
oh,
thought I was tripping the
oh,
whole time. See, I'm like the bar.
okay,
What the hell is
Fat's
this bar you keep talking
fantastic.
about?
Because it's a bar. Oh, you know what? Fat's fantastic. He ungrateful. You. So solid. Not solid. Happy birthday, young Nick.
Salute to my brother. So solid in the building, man. Shout out to the white girls, my man.
Oh
He
Lord.
gonna be pro-black. Dedicated to my children's future for the 20 ball. Happy birthday, DJ Hemp. Hope you enjoy your day with your family and loved ones, brother. Wishing you continued success as your channel continues to grow. 49ers are looking good so far. The last 3 Super Bowl appearances, man, fuck them.
Shit been rough, bro, but we here. Dedicated. I appreciate you, my brother, wholeheartedly, man. Thank you, man. Salute to the Niners. You heard?
Is that it,
Good.
folks?
Yes, sir. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Well, I know I ain't hear what I thought I heard.
What?
That weak
You
ass
heard
Niner shit, man.
I ain't got no smoke. The Cowboys didn't make the playoffs this year, and my fantasy football player, just fuck it. That's a wash.
Yo, Tommy. Salute, my brother. I love you, man. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think sometimes, and it's one thing that I've been working. My dad been working on this shit my whole life, but kind of taking a step back sometimes and looking at stuff. I had a situation with somebody in the Discord where they kind of said something. Instead of me reacting, I kind of had to take a look at it and kind of come to an understanding of did they mean it in a way of malice, or if they meant it, in a different way. And in my head, I came up to a way where I didn't think it came with malice, and I let it go. But when younger me would have snapped like a motherfucker. So I think for me, I do a lot more thinking when it comes to disrespect, and I try to look for intention because a lot of disrespect comes unintentionally, and we'll react off the bat. So for me, a lot of times I'll try to see the intention first before I react. That's all.
Indeed. Cliff, what up, though?
What up? What up? What up? So my final thoughts for the day is art intimidation and yeah. We got this internet shit. I don't want it to bleed over into real life and people get hurt outside in the street. So be careful online.
Indeed. UT.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. Be safe out there where you at. Everybody, y'all be safe and try not to disrespect people, man. Cause I hate for people something to like say spill over. Cause I respect everybody up here and want to see everybody. Every now and then I check in just to watch for a couple seconds, just to see everybody still alive. Cause people been dying around us, around my way so much. I just be like trying to make sure everybody's still safe, man. But keep it respectful. That's all I say.
You already. Kasim.
Yeah, man. First of all, shout out to everybody on the panel. Much love and blessings. Happy birthday to you. In regards to disrespect, man, I think it's a matter of keeping your composure and comportment, right? Think about what you have to gain and what you have to lose, and every now and then you just gotta let it slide to live to fight another day.
The fact, big fact. Callie.
Great show. Have a great weekend. Um, welcome to the 40 and ups, brother. But I will say this, right? I think that you do have to discern whether someone's intentions are to be disrespectful or not. And I think it would be best to go ahead and give that person that warning, like, hey, you are offending me at this moment. Please, refrain from doing so. And if they keep doing it, then you pretty much have your answer that they are intentionally trying to disrespect you. I would say that when it comes to like online stuff or whatever, um, I would say that you can retaliate, sure, but don't take it to the level of disrespect where you're talking about, physically fighting people or inciting people to come and fight you. I think that's a little bit of a bridge too far because, sometimes you don't know who you're talking to, and they might go ahead and roll up on you for sure. You don't know.
I'm gonna just say the internet is the internet, and the internet is undefeated. So be mindful of that. Happy birthday to my big little brother, Hamp. Welcome to the 40 plus club. It only gets better from here. And for all you youths, keep on living and get to where we are, and you understand where we coming from. Life gonna learn you, and let life learn you. It would be you, Mr. Fantastic.
Hey man, first and foremost, brother, happy birthday, man. Even though you don't celebrate birthdays, great to see you doing good, brother. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the
Can you hear
time
me?
off. Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear us?
He's frozen. Go ahead, Fantastic.
Yeah. To the topic, man. Listen, bro, watch your mouth, as we say down south. Um, People are actually doing shit to people over shit they say over the internet, and you never know how far a motherfucker will go. So you may just have to pay the price, all right, for what come out your mouth. So just be careful, all right. Some people ain't playing, and some people really will come see you. Just somebody had got said to Uncle Charles earlier on in the year, and not just him, his wife that had nothing to do with the situation, her too, over some shit they said on the internet, and they thought Buddy was never gonna do nothing. So it would be very, very unfortunate for you to end up as the next person on the list.
Mr. Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like with everybody steering people away from violence, that violence is not the answer for disrespect. Listen, violence is too expensive. We all only have one life to live, which is the currency that you would use in the transaction of violence. Knowing that keeps me away from it at all costs. If I've moved to violence, it's the last resort. And that's because it's the last thing somebody's ever going to end up doing. Is disrespect worth the cost that you have to pay with violence? Let's move a little closer to threat and then have that conversation. DJ Hamp, happy birthday. 40 laps around the sun, my man.
Bo.
Oh yeah. Happy 40 club to my big brother, man. Enjoy out there, man. Don't go swimming too hard. You turn my color. You don't want that. They don't like that shit. So yeah, man. Enjoy that shit, man. By the way, great show, great panel. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Everybody be safe, man. Yeah,
Hey, bring me
yeah,
back one of
vibe.
them damn 169 proof bottles, boy.
Oh yeah,
Margarita,
that
boy.
was sneak it.
I'm gonna try to find it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could check it. I'm gonna check it back. I'm gonna ask Insane to send it to me. The internet shoddy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, ask the Niner fans what happened when they used to get disrespectful with Raider fans in the parking lot.
Anytime ain't nobody talking about football right now. All right, so we wrapping up. Happy birthday to him. What we want to say: like, comment, subscribe, tell a
Y'all
friend.
rude. Y'all cut off my final thought.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
like that.
I
No,
apologize,
we
folks.
just had a whole 4 hours on respect. Okay, go ahead though.
I
You
apologize,
right.
folks. You got it,
You're
folks.
right. No, go ahead. My bad.